Okay, so... Alright, I'm going to give you guys the brief history of what's going on, okay? It's not very brief. In 1953, a man named Joshua Clark apparently suffered a nervous breakdown. After a few months of recovery, it seemed his personality was much changed, and he began using his wealth and influence to travel the world. The body of Joshua Clark had come under the control of the great race of Yith.
Are you writing that down, Eli?
Yeah. This particular
Just making
Yithian
sure
agent had
somebody's-
previously been studying mankind during the year 2042 and knew what the fate of mankind was to be. As he was conducting his mission of gathering the history of mankind during the 1950s, Joshua Clark suddenly collapsed. Far back in time, a rampaging Shoggoth had destroyed 3 Yithian bodies. These particular bodies contained human consciousnesses, which had been switched by time-traveling Yithian agents. One of the consciousnesses killed was the human personality of the actual Joshua Clark. When the Yithian in control of Joshua Clark's body awoke, the link with his native body and time period were severed. He had become trapped in human form.
So the Yithian had become trapped in human form?
Yep, in Joshua Clark's body.
How did he end up in Joshua's
The
Clark?
Yithian race can travel through time and space with their minds.
So,
Oh, and now he's
So
trapped.
they like astral project themselves essentially into...
so he went back to Earth, Joshua Clark, or didn't he like leave?
No,
And how did the Yithian end up in Joshua Clark?
I didn't give you that much info.
Okay.
By 1956, Joshua located another 2 Yithian castaways trapped in human form, both of whom had been conducting missions in earlier periods. Pooling their knowledge, they realized that mankind was going to face extinction in about 100 years. The 3 Yithians had developed a strange love or curiosity for the human race. Made stronger by their current state of being trapped in human form, they formed a plan. The 3 of them would no longer put their efforts towards the study of the human race, they would instead seek to save it. With access to nearly all of human history, the 3 Yithians amassed great wealth and influence. Many important discoveries in medicine and technology on Earth between the years of 1962 and 1998 were the work of these 3 beings. They began using magic to extend their lives and to create several magic gates that linked the Earth to a single large asteroid between Mars and Jupiter. They then provided ancient and arcane lore to the Migo in return for their work in hollowing out this interplanetary object. Once a cavity was created, technological materials were transported to the asteroid via the gates, and a livable, self-sufficient base was established. The first colony, called Ark, was founded on September 4th, 1970. In 1972, the trio started to recruit colonists as they approached select humans, scientific minds, top physical specimens, and those with superior genetic potential. They explained to these candidates what they were and what the future held for the human race. These prospective recruits were offered a chance to become part of a new human society being formed away from Earth. The majority of those approached refused. They had their memories erased and returned to their normal lives. A few accepted, and by 1981 there were 335 humans living on the asteroid colony or working with the Yithians on Earth.
At what year?
1981. In 1985, strange reports leaked out of the Soviet Union, the stories that the Russian scientists had encountered an unusual creature near the Arctic Circle, though it seemed to most to be another tabloid fabrication by the Soviet Empire. Some took the report very seriously. The Yithians knew the description of the creature matched that of an elder thing. Acting quickly, the Yithians and their human allies dispatched a team to the area. The team made peaceful contact with a small group of elder things, staying just a step ahead of both the KGB and other interested agencies. These 14 elder things had only recently awakened from stasis to find that not only had their civilization completely collapsed, but that nearly all evidence of it had vanished. The team explained the gravity of their situation and offered them sanctuary before the Russians could close the noose on the contact team or the Elder Things hideout. The team had escaped to the Ark. By the early 1990s, things were going well. The colonies had expanded to 4 asteroid bases, spacecraft were being constructed, and the combined population had reached 1,023 individuals. The 3 races had formed a government they named the United Colonial Coalition. Contact with the Migo was limited due to the distrust the Elder Things felt towards them. Many of them still had fresh memories of open warfare against the Migo in Earth's distant past. Trade was, and still is, sometimes conducted with the Migo, but little more. The colonies developed a fusion of human, Yithian Elder Things, and reluctantly Migo technologies. In 2037, the colonies reached a point where they were self-sufficient. The colonial government ordered the destruction of all gates linking the colonies to Earth, transferred the last of its personnel off-planet, and severed all contact with Earth. They knew the end was about to begin. So, this next part, your characters probably don't know in as detailed as this, but I'm going to read it to you anyways. Okay. In the year 2045, the city of Relay rose from the ocean floor, and in 2055, the Great Old Ones were freed. The last transmission from Earth was broadcast a year later. Earth was lost, but in the asteroid colonies and on Mars, mankind survived. The year is now 2147. Earth belongs to the Great Old Ones, and Mars is home to a small population of fewer than 3,000 free-living humans. In the asteroid belt, there are currently 20 asteroid colonies, home to just over 9,000 humans, Yithians, and Elder Things. The founding colonies are now just more than 150 years old.
So the last broadcast came in when? 1950? No,
2046 was the last broadcast.
From
Earth? Yep.
And then who were the people on Mars? Did they also come from this big program?
I can't read that from here.
It's just what's up, Fats.
Hey guys, I cannot read the chat unfortunately, but thanks for tuning in.
Someone said that is a badass picture you got hanging there. Behind.
Local
this thing,
dealer.
One Punch Man v Cthulhu.
Yeah.
So the people on Mars, did they come from Earth? Or did
Yeah,
the
Earth had established a colony on Mars by the time Earth collapsed. So they're just regular humans.
So the Earth people and the United Colonial Coalition are 2 different groups?
Correct. The people on Mars have no idea of the people in the asteroid.
Okay.
And when we're in the asteroid belt
Yep.
thing, what are the Migo? What is that?
So they're a fungi-based life form.
Okay.
That can just live in space.
Okay.
And they were part of the 14 Elder thing?
Yeah.
What and there were these portals.
Yep. Gates.
That they shut down.
And they're all shut down. And there's a bunch
Call
of
of Cthulhu is the game.
Yep.
Surviving is the
Call
goal.
This one's called.
Sorry, what was the...
the question was the gates. They were all to and from Earth, or they were to and from other places besides Earth,
Earth
Just
and the
Earth.
asteroid belt, right?
They were from Earth to the asteroid colony.
and back.
And back, yep. And they destroyed them in
2037.
Oh, they were destroyed.
Yep, they were destroyed in
Once they became
2037.
a
After that
self-sufficient
last
colony.
transmission?
No, before
In
the end of
2037,
humanity.
the colony reached self-sufficiency. So they just said, nope, we're cutting ties.
Alright, so the colonies lie in the asteroid belt between the planets Mars and Jupiter. There are 20 colonies, varying widely in size, population, and purpose. Some colonies exist solely for mining, while others focus on scientific research or are engineering centers. These usually have fewer than 200 individuals living within them. Other asteroids serve as population centers containing vast hydroponic farms, universities, and recreational areas. These can be home to more than 1,000 colonists. Some examples of colonies are New Brooklyn, the largest population, home to 12,000 colonists.
That's where I'm from.
Burlington,
Same.
I'm from here.
an industrial center and the colony's main shipbuilding facility with a population of 200 colonists.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah, that's where
That's where? What is
he
it?
said, didn't they just find suspected mushrooms on Mars?
In real life.
Yeah, I think they did, yeah. Rockhaven, a high-security scientific research center with a staff of 150 full-time live-in colonists. Mount Sinai, a center for medical and psychological research, home to about 350 colonists.
That's a cool
For
frame.
what one? A medical what?
Center for Medical and Psychological Research.
And
Okay, so the virtual dreaming that you guys have on your thing, I'm going to read the description of what that is to you, okay?
Oh yeah, that was another thing that I didn't get a number for, and that was the arts and crafts digital thing that my person.
Oh,
had.
it's 30.
30.
what was the Rockhaven place? No, the Berlin town. What was that?
Berlintown is an industrial center.
Yeah,
It's got like
So-
200 people.
that's why you have
Yeah.
engineers.
So this virtual dreaming is kind of it's kind of a big component of the game, of this scenario specifically. So the colonists use a technology that allows them to mentally interact with advanced computer systems, AI. Most everyone has an interface port surgically installed behind their right ear, allowing them to enter a virtual system. A human linked in such a way can disconnect from the computer system at any time. Connected people who are suddenly disconnected by others suffer no ill effects. A human mind linked with a computer in this way enters a virtual reality. Colonial programmers create virtual realities that resemble the asteroid bases they are most familiar with. These virtual environments are essentially miniature dreamlands, where the user interacts with the computer core as if it were another sentient entity. Most advanced computer system avatars in the colonies appear as pleasant-looking humans. These virtual representations of the computer's consciousness usually speak in a monotone and possess little or no personality. The majority of colonial computers are not self-aware, so meaningful interaction is minimal.
Unless it's Janet.
Good or bad?
Most humans cannot remain plugged into a V-dream for a very long time because the direct stimulation of the user's sensomotor cortex can begin to damage delicate neurons. The time limit is about 10 minutes per 5 points of intelligence an investigator possesses. After this, a person begins to get severe headaches and must disconnect.
10 minutes for
There
5
are
points.
exceptions to this in the colonial population, but they are rare. They are also called virtual dreamers. They have it as a skill. I think one of you has that.
I have it as a trait dreamer.
What, virtual dreaming?
Yeah. Well, no, virtual dream. You all possess it, but there's one of you is a virtual dreamer that can remain hooked up.
I mean, I have 80 in virtual dreaming. I don't know.
You're the one.
Okay, I was gonna say I know I had
So
traits as dreamer.
if his character doesn't connect periodically, it's basically a drug. His brain likes the constant flow of insane amounts of data, and when he disconnects from it, it starts to wear on him after a while. You start to get
and you
headaches
said that's
and
10
nausea.
minutes per.
But
Five
you
points
have
of
pills
intelligence.
to offset that.
Yep.
I'm like
Which is
a
quite
very
nice.
smart version of Jason Mendoza.
You said if somebody disconnects you, there is no. Is there like penalty for disconnecting or connection unless you go beyond the limit?
Jags.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence? 85.
You can be in there longer than me.
My education is 98.
All right.
70 and 80.
We shall begin. That is your beginning information. So I'm going to restart the whole thing since everybody's here now.
Okay.
So you guys got a little sneak peek of what's going to happen last time. All right. The Gladius glides through space soundlessly like a shark swimming in the depths of the ocean. Not that any of you have ever seen a shark, or the oceans they lived in fact. None of you have ever seen Earth. As each of you were born in the asteroid belt, Earth, once the cradle of humanity, was lost to the great old ones in 2055, almost a century ago. For the moment, the ship, the UCC Gladius, is your home. UCC stands for United Colonial Coalition, an alliance of 3 races living and working in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Here, in dozens of bases throughout the belt, humans, elder things, and Yithians coexist peacefully. There's only a trio of Yithians, unfortunate explorers who lost their natural bodies in Earth's distant past, trapped in the human forms they occupied. The three banded together to become the architects and founders of the colonies. A dozen or so elder things were recruited to the colonies after being taken from the Arctic outposts where they had lain dormant for hundreds of thousands of years. Now there are 364 members of their race. Humans make up the bulk of the colonies with an estimated population of about 12,000. The colonies have three major goals. Number one, remain undetected. Earth is lost. The great old ones rule now over vast continents where human worshippers oversee what is left of the population. It is vital that Earth never learn of the colonies in the asteroid belt. Number two, preserve humanity. This is the reason the colonies have been built. The human race was on the verge of extinction, and the Yithian founders of the colonies took steps to preserve the species for almost a century. The colonies have been a testament to their efforts. Number three, now you guys are all relatively high ranking, so you get to know this. Project Origami. Specific details of this secret project are known by only a few. For roughly 70 years, a scientific research program to create a device able to fold space has been underway. Once completed, the plan is for the citizens of the colonies to escape this galaxy and migrate to a new one. There, thousands of light years away from the corruption of Earth and the great old ones, mankind will find a new homeworld, a fresh start, under clear skies on a new planet circling a distant star. It's a vision shared by all three races. While at first seeming like a dream, after 7 decades, the project is bearing fruit. The last 20 years, has seen some tantalizing discoveries. Project directors believe they could have a prototype device ready for testing in the next 5 years. You, the crew of the UCC Gladius, are on a mission vital to Project Origami. Your destination is Callisto, one of the Jovian moons. There you will dock with a space station called Trader's Point. It is a delicate mission and a secret one. Conduct trade with yet another non-human race, the Migo. In your cargo hold are 70 canisters of various gases.
How many?
70. That the Migo desire. A special device used in filtering and refining such elements, and digital blueprints for creating such devices. In return, the Migo have agreed to provide you with scientific data vital to Project Origami, information that could advance research and development by 5 years or more. Most colonials know nothing of the Migo or of Project Origami. You are different. You are elite. Some of the best and brightest of your generation. It will be the actions of you and those like you that will save or doom the last free human population in the solar system. Communication picks up a coded message from the tiny space station just ahead. The message reads, "Proceed to dock. Our delegation is awaiting exchange."
So this is what's happening now.
Yep.
Woohoo!
We're docking.
Yeah.
Pilot.
We're gonna need our pilot and our negotiator.
All right.
That is a good thing not me on any of those accounts.
So what is my percentile for this? All right. Let's hope I get better than an 80 this time. Hey, 78's a pass.
All right. Good job.
Get out here.
Wait, how am I supposed to?
No, you're in for.
I mean, I can go under the table.
You're in. Sorry.
Wait, I can. And then I'll be done.
What's happening?
Eli's got poop.
No. Thank you, Kyle.
I mean, Eli's done, so we can kill him now.
Eli's dead.
He's done his job. He piloted the ship where we need it.
So your guys' loading doors or the bay doors open.
He
When
didn't
you-
crash us this time?
He didn't crash you guys. When you guys walk out, there are. Oh, why does it give me a number?
I'm sorry.
There are 4 slender-looking
Try to drop on.
aliens. They appear to look. They look like the little gray aliens with the big bug eyes. That's what they look like.
Actually, kind of looks like what I might have heard you too.
I just kind of
So
Drinking her
if
tea.
our delegate would like to make a knowledge roll, she can do that.
Yes. Knowledge or intelligence?
Knowledge. Knowledge is your education.
Okay. Oh, I guess that doesn't make sense, does it?
Did you roll a D8 and a D10?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Let's redo this.
No, that's
You need the
D8.
percentile
Just
there.
get the other dice out of here. Just keep the.
No, you need that
sweetie,
one.
What?
You
That's a D8. Take all of your other dice out of the
These
tray and
two?
just leave those two in there.
No. 13. Education. So I rolled my extreme.
Eli, you're over here.
Getting a betting first.
Extreme.
So you recognize that the Migo have their disguise on. They look not like they normally would.
So it's not normal.
Well, they're disguised because they're
They're
hideous.
usually disguised.
Okay.
What's up, JP? Right, John Paul? Yeah.
So. Okay.
That catches your eye. That's it.
I'm gonna inform the group about it.
In front of them.
I suppose. Never mind.
So 3 of them are wearing armor and carrying weapons. The 4th is unarmed and wears no armor. This is an action meant to help foster trust. The Migo speaks in a whispering, buzzing, insect-like English. Welcome. I can't do it, but welcome. Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. So we appreciate you having us here and doing this exchange.
One of the Migo is holding some data disks, and the one that is unarmored is going to talk to you directly and ask where are the canisters.
They're on the ship.
Please bring them so we can inspect them.
Okay. So who's our muscle? I don't know who our muscle is.
I guess I have 70 strength.
I have 85 strength. I might.
I have 65.
I mean, you guys just have to say you're going to get them.
Yes.
You know?
What-
They're
what
not
did
gigantic or anything like that.
Okay, so we're gonna go get them. Do we have anybody else on the ship
No,
with us?
just you.
Just us. Okay.
So you do bring out the canisters, and they're, he's counting 1, 2, and he goes, the agreement was for 85 canisters. There's only 70 here.
Where's the rest of them?
I don't believe that was the deal. That
That
wasn't
was
the deal.
70.
Persuade.
It was
Persuade me otherwise.
It was actually 70. So do I have
Look,
to?
we're not going to give you the discs until we get all 85.
But we made our way here according to our initial agreement. So persuade, is that the one?
Yep. Or intimidate, whatever you want.
Let's do intimidate. We're not going back. Yep. So
Yep, we're going back.
so pass my regular. Intimidate.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's right. It was for 70. That's right.
Mistakes happen. There you go.
If it wouldn't have worked, I would have just hacked into their system and made it how we wanted it.
So he's gonna ask, can I have the blueprints, please? I believe you have them.
Was that part of it?
Yes, it was.
Blueprints and how to make the stuff for it.
I'm gonna hand them over.
So they're gonna go about inspecting the canisters and checking stuff out. Then he's gonna turn and look at you and say, "We offer our thanks to the Colonial Delegation for this successful trade of technology and information." And he's gonna hand you the discs. We hope to conduct further trade in the future. We now offer additional information to you.
Pertaining to what?
Possession of this data could prove vital to the survival of your colonies. This isn't a threat, I assure you. We desire nothing but peaceful coexistence with our neighbors. However, we must stress that time is a factor. Are you authorized to conduct further negotiations for this information?
We are, and may I roll psychology on him to make sure, to see if I think he's lying, or if he's bluffing and saying that there's no threat, or if he's actually trying to threat us.
He's not.
Threaten
trying to
us.
threaten
Okay. Yes, we are authorized.
So behind you, behind the alien, a view screen drops down from the ceiling and displays surveillance images along with some data. Our computer whiz can make an intelligence roll.
Oh, you got him.
I'm trying to decide if it's an extreme. So I think it's an extreme.
If as long as you pass, that's all. It's
I true. Freckles are hard.
so.
Yeah, I can see it now.
You notice the information that's on the screen. It appears that the Migo are keeping the colonies under very, very strict surveillance, which is technically a breach of the treaties previously installed. It's minor, but regardless, the images they're trying to show you show an unfamiliar vessel moving through space. As the magnification increases, the scale of the ship is revealed to be quite large, maybe 4 times the size of the Colonial Rock Skimmer. That's your guys' ship. You guys can make out the shapes of portholes and hatches, clearly showing signs of this being an unfamiliar design built for human use. On one image, the investigators, you guys, see a large yellow sign
No.
painted upon the hull of the ship.
No.
I need all of you to roll against your sanity. If you are under, it is a success.
Success.
Yeah.
Success.
So there is
Lose
probably.
a D6 of sanity.
So I'm guessing that there's something in
I
the back
have
of my mind that might be
70
screaming at me.
So I'm under my but
once
you
also
pass.
I want you to know that I have this. Pardon? I
I
don't think
took
it counts
Cardin
towards
as
this.
No.
But
So, you guys all kind of get like flashbacks. What's everybody saying? I should just pull this up.
yeah, you probably should.
Are y'all related? Somebody asked.
Kind of. We're married.
No, our characters, I think.
No, I don't think our characters are
I
related.
think they're having a conversation about my mini.
Yeah.
Oh, not us.
We are not all related. That is just a reality.
That would be an accurate statement.
So you guys all recognize this sign.
Do we?
Does it give us goosebumps?
Has to do it.
It gives you ghost pimples. This is the sign of Hastur.
We're all
No.
doing
He
that.
whose name shall not be uttered.
Is that what they're? You are
No, they are not
oh,
saying
they're
that.
not saying. They're just showing that to us.
The alien diplomat starts to buzz excitedly as it motions towards the screen. This human ship, it explains, appears to be currently returning to Earth from somewhere above the ecliptic plane beyond the orbit of what you call Neptune. We do not know where it has been or what its mission was, but evidence points to it having been constructed on Luna. Our intelligence indicates a construction project underway on the surface of the Earth's moon 4 years ago. We believe it was the construction of this vessel. We are willing to give our colonial friends all of the data we've collected on this vessel, including its speed, heading, and last known position. One thing I will inform you of without compensation is that you will want this information. This ship will pass within what we believe is scanning range of one or more of your settlements within the next 72 hours. Are you interested in this information? Will you hear our terms? Do you wish to consult your superiors?
Let's do it.
Well,
Saving
like-
humans is our job.
What
We would
moon
like
was
to
it?
know the terms. Luna.
But
So
you
moon.
said that was an Earth moon.
That's what they call the Earth moon. Migo called it.
You know why it's funny? It's Luna is moon in Russian.
Luna?
Luna. Just stressing the different.
There's also
The terms. The Migo desire 200 human ova, along with sperm samples from at least 3 different human males.
What? Okay, sorry, what?
I'm a human male.
I'm a human male.
So, what was the first point? there?
Congrats.
The old?
Eggs. Female eggs.
Yeah. All of them.
How many?
200.
200.
Goodness gracious.
You have every period.
We require this material, you require this information. The exchange is logical and mutually beneficial. Do you need to consult your superiors?
We need to.
They say do it.
Negotiate each other. Or
I mean, the
with each other.
sperm samples are easy.
So we're right.
They really
Way
are.
easier.
Yeah. The ovum's a little
Go
bit
with the
more,
flow.
but I don't plan on having children, so I don't care. I don't know how many eggs I'd have. I mean, I'm not. No. No.
So are we?
You better call
are
your
we in
superiors
agreement?
and find out.
Do we have superiors? That
Yeah,
we can...
they say go for it.
You go for it. Okay.
Just donating eggs. I don't plan on having children.
I guess we should do it. I mean,
My character
Time is of
female
the
let down.
essence.
This is really
this ship is
weird.
on the move.
Wait, which characters are male?
You three?
I
Or
think.
male? Are you a
I'm
male?
a female pilot. That's what it says on here.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm a male.
Oh, so there's 3 females.
I don't even know my character's name. You just
What a
said I'm gonna
predicament
read
we're
them. Oh no, I'm Lola.
I mean, I can provide 2 samples.
I mean,
Sorry!
we could handle we could scale down to two male samples if you guys are in agreement.
Can do what?
I'm down.
2 male samples.
Gucci.
We have to
Sure.
provide sperm samples.
Yes.
Sure.
We're gonna do it.
And
They're
we're
already
gonna,
excited.
yeah.
Just pull up porn on the internet.
And so the Migo are going to disguise themselves as sexy human females
Oh my gosh, great.
and collect sperm samples from you.
Oh yeah? What are their names?
Janet and Janet. They're the Janets. They're both bad Janet.
Oh come on.
I mean,
They're going to lay the ladies down and you don't even notice it. Like it's
Whatever.
painless.
So I don't plan on having kids, so fuck it.
I don't know.
Don't
if
make me pay child support. I don't want to see them. I don't
See,
want
I
to
don't know
know.
if my character's playing kids. She might be actually.
No.
I
Anyhow,
feel
we're
like-
saving humanity, so really creepy.
So the Migo are going to, once the procedures are complete, they're going to hand over the discs. Is there anything else you are doing?
Like, come on. Do we need anything else?
I need water.
You might be
Need someone to buy you dinner too.
They're going to
get
start
that.
to usher you guys, and they're going to say, "Please leave. Like you've lingered long
Is
enough."
there any more information that you possess?
This
that
is
would be
you have
crucial to our
everything.
survival?
You'll know when we have more.
Are they
Gucci.
lying or no?
No.
Seats in the butts we're leaving.
Sure, let's check the information before we do anything
What's
else.
happening?
We'll play
All
this
right.
up.
So once back on board the Gladius, if you would like to
Janet's
analyze the
first.
data
Yes.
the Migo collected on the strange human ship,
Who gave up their ovums?
All of us.
Yeah.
Oh, you all
a
did.
successful
On the condition of
navigation
no
roll
shadow
is
support.
required.
Yeah. I don't want to meet them.
They only needed 300.
200.
Oh, 200.
So from your analysis, you determine that the ship is a large, thick ship. 120 meters from stem to stern.
Max meters.
It appears to have a powerful yet unknown system of propulsion, and nothing appearing to be weaponry can be identified upon the hull. The ship has a 35-meter long bay for a shuttle landing craft, but the shuttle bay appears unoccupied.
Do you guys want me to count down the till or leave it open for
You
Come to know.
countdown?
it's not going to match. Just leave it.
Oh, Malachi?
What?
Sorry, what?
It's not going to match, so don't worry
Okay,
about it.
don't do it. That's not gonna match. It's fine. Okay, never mind.
So you guys have acquired the location of the ship, and your superiors are asking you guys to go investigate said boat.
The one with the yellow symbol on it?
Yep.
Oh, that's fucked.
First,
The
give up
superiors
your
want to
samples and go
Yep.
investigate.
Didn't we already do that?
No,
They
we
already
It's
have-
the yellow
They
one.
want. You just looked at the information that they gave you, which is the location and some up close pictures of the ship.
But we have not given up our samples yet.
We
No,
got
the
it.
samples are given.
Oh, see, we're
That's
done.
how we got this.
We're done with that.
You guys only took 3
Well,
seconds.
she tried to say, she was like, you have to give up your samples.
Hey,
and I'm like,
now.
we did already, but I'll do another one.
It took me 6. Okay, fuck you.
So where is it moving towards our colony,
Yes.
and we're supposed to go and investigate it?
I thought it was moving back to Earth.
So what? Yeah, it's moving towards Earth. So, but it's going to pass one of your colonies.
Let's just shoot the damn thing down.
It's 1 kilo.
So
like it's
a
not
priority
supposed to
message
be
comes in. You
We'll
guys
stand and do
must
it.
report your findings to the Colonial Naval Command. They will know that under current conditions, encoded transmissions are required.
So they want us to find out what's going on with this ship.
Yep.
Okay.
How are we going to do that without...
Once the
Okay.
CNC is contacted, there will be a delay of almost an hour before you receive a reply. Priority 1 marks the orders as top secret and of utmost importance to colonial security.
Yeah, this would be number 1.
Would they send like reinforcements for us if they want us to go investigate that ship? Or
How are we going to investigate
We
it?
need to tell them about
Well,
it.
you need to
first.
get in scanning range of it.
What?
Oh, so we can hack it.
They know about it. They told us to go investigate it.
That's not how hacking
No,
works.
we got the information from them.
Scanning it was-
Scanning it to see how many people are on it, if
how
it's
fast
actually
it's going
yeah.
and stuff like that. Yep.
So we got to fly our ship over there.
But we could send a signal to the higher ups saying, "Hey, there's a ship
Then
that has this yellow symbol on it, really big, and seems to be heading in the direction towards Earth."
But that's
and
what
it's
So-
this-
I already know
hold,
that.
hold on. I want to make sure we're all on the same
our
page.
higher ups don't.
Did our higher ups we told them about the ship when they told us go investigate it? Is
Yep.
that what happened? That's what happened. Okay. So we're all on the same page.
And nobody has made their investigation roll yet on the blueprint or the information that was given.
And what's the it's against investigation?
Some kind of investigative roll.
Library use?
That works.
And I'm not useful here.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I have a 75 in library use and I rolled a 79.
Yeah, why not? I'll do it.
Are we doing luck regeneration?
We will, yes.
Then I will spend 4 luck to
Okay.
make it.
Okay. In that case, I'm not gonna roll.
So, you do notice that the Migo actually did get a scan of the ship. Her current speed, her speed at the time of the scan is slow. About 1/6 of what her engines seem to be capable of putting out. The vessel also appears to be making clumsy, ineffective course corrections as she maneuvers around Jupiter's gravity well. If her course holds true, the unknown Earth ship will come within scanning range of the colony's settlements of New Brooklyn, Berlintown, and Rockhaven. Rockhaven, as you know, is one of the 3 facilities working on Project Origami, and it's where most testing occurs. Unless this ship has changed course or speed, you guys should be able to intercept her within 8 hours. This is 9 hours before the mysterious vessel could be within scanning range of any colonial settlements.
Well, this probably needed to be a navigate roll.
I have navigate. That's why I asked.
I think we should get going there then.
Yeah, it's higher than 75.
Let's go kill him.
60.
We're going.
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to kill him or if we're going to just
What?
find out what's going on.
We gotta find out.
You
Well,
know,
they're
there's some-
getting close to our human population.
Guys.
We gotta.
I have the thing that can bend bullets. I'll just move their ship a different direction.
Their ship isn't a
That
bullet.
is, ship
Yeah.
is not a bullet.
There's just a little bit of a difference
I also
there.
can perform miracles at the discretion of the keeper.
We're going.
What ability does?
We
It's
got
a miracle
determined
you're alive.
True faith and true will.
I pray to the guy who's
So
carrying the
while we're traveling, we gotta
I have
also consider
telekinesis.
that
My
we
other
don't
skill
want
is
to be
handy.
found by humans from Earth too. So what the heck do we do?
So, you guys have 8 hours before you get to the edge of the asteroid belt, and the ship is within scanning range. So you can still remain inside the asteroid belt and scan the ship.
That's what we're gonna
Deal,
do.
let's go.
Doing that.
Die.
Right, that's yep. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a smart move.
I'm going to start thinking up of plans for a tractor beam. Possibly build it. Not in time, but
So
I'm gonna pray to the gods.
tell
What if you
me,
could just reroute
tell me, dear
something on the
pilot,
ship?
what is it you're doing exactly?
Oh.
We're going to the place you said we could go to. That was.
You're at the edge of the asteroid belt. What are you doing?
What am I supposed to do?
We don't want to be discovered.
Hide.
Are you
Preferably.
going to keep the ship behind big rocks so
Sure.
Yeah.
we aren't
Disguise the
seen?
ship somehow.
What do you mean disguise
Invisible
the ship?
mode.
It's behind the belt.
Do we have cloaking functionality?
It's not a
on the
Klingon
ship?
You
ship.
have
no.
the asteroid belt to disguise you.
How fast
Okay.
could I make something work for a
Did
cloaking?
you ever
So-
watch Star Wars?
Where
Come on,
you
man.
guys
It's been a long
currently
time.
are, the ship is heading directly at you.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
We-
avoid that, I guess.
What do you mean?
How? What do you mean? What are you doing?
Engage
What
stealth
am I supposed to do?
drives.
Hide. Yeah.
I'm gonna hide in the asteroid belt.
Cloaking. Activate cloaking.
Activate cloaking.
Okay, if we don't have that, why don't you just fly to the other side of an asteroid and just land on it like boop?
Can we do that?
Yeah.
That.
Give me
Maybe
a
I should
hard,
be the pilot.
give me a hard pilot roll.
We
I,
picked the wrong
I got an 84,
pilot,
which passes
guys.
regular.
Roll me a
Yeah.
Oh,
gonna make me
Anastasia.
work.
If this was operating
I
heavy
didn't like
machinery, it'd have a
I'm
bonus
so
die.
glad you're being
What do I roll
corrupted
before?
Yep.
by us.
Yep. No
I
way
shouldn't
back.
say that.
One.
No way back.
4. So Eli lands really hard on the asteroid. You guys hear the ship kind of crackle and wane a little bit as it lands on it, but
What's your character's name?
Lola.
Lola. Come on.
Could you mark that number down on the back of your sheet for me, please?
1.
I'm cussing out to the intercoms and blow out and drive!
So you're just sitting here waiting?
She's telling her learners
I guess can we
permit.
scan the thing?
Not while you're parked on the asteroid. It'll have to come past you. It's about an hour. It's about an hour wait from where it's at.
But then we're gonna be within scanning range of the whatever color.
No, it's not. It's got 72 hours, so minus 8, so 64 hours till it's within scanning range of the
Alright.
colony.
I guess can we keep an eye on it from here though?
So you would like to position the Gladius ahead of your target on an asteroid, correct?
What?
Place ship on asteroid ahead of
Yeah.
ship.
Correct.
Would you like to do it so you can see them?
Yes.
Well, if we do that, then they can see us.
No.
I would prefer to be able to have our scanners see them and not us.
Is that a thing we can do?
Yeah.
Deal. Scanners see them, we don't.
All right. So let's see here.
I'm going to check around to make sure if there's any repairs that need to be done from this sudden landing.
Yeah, me too. Cause
It's the sudden stop, not the sudden landing.
All right. So fast forward an hour. You guys are just chilling there, and all of a sudden you see this ship emerge from the end of your asteroid.
Did I find
Cruising
anything?
right by you. It's got portholes. I mean, it looks super, like, obscenely decorative for what it is. Like, it doesn't look like a practical spaceship design. It looks like a luxury ship almost.
Is it something like that we know?
You don't know shit about it. You have had no contact with humanity on Earth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much do we know about human? Like, do we know that they're pretty much like
you
at
know
the
nothing.
point when they can't really create anything like this, or
No, I mean they were already in space by the time humanity fell. So
yeah, but now they're just.
That's what we think this ship is?
a human. Well, it's human. You don't know. I mean, you guys don't know where or when it's from. Except the information you got from the Migo was that it was constructed 4 years ago on the moon, Luna.
Elon Musk.
So, should we... I mean, do we have, like, abilities with our ship to be stealthy?
So your ship is pretty small, pretty stealthy, and you've got pretty tits weapons and scanners.
Tits.
Is there a way for us to
Like you guys have like the one warship that is made.
Okay. Is there a way for us to scan the ship for
Roll computer
weapons
use.
and stuff?
Initiate scanners.
What?
Computer
Why don't you
use?
let me roll computer use?
How much? I mean,
She like jumps in front of you in front of the computer like,
I
hey,
have 50.
give me
I'm at
time.
90.
46.
Anastasia, dude. Just like,
Um,
I got this.
So the ship is named
You just have to get
Tatter-
quicker than that.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna go,
Tatterdemalion.
and then I'm gonna go like this.
Tattered Malian.
Tatterdemalion.
Are you writing that down? Or do you
She
want
is
to-
currently running on emergency power. Her main power plant is currently offline.
Oh, they're in trouble.
Just let him burn.
I mean, 100%. I
Eli, we're supposed to investigate.
Mark,
this.
would you also like to give me a computer use roll to see if we can get better scans?
That's definitely my hard.
Perfect. The vessel is leaving a particle trail of spent atmosphere in her wake. This is a clear indication that the ship has experienced some level of sudden decompression within the last 72 hours.
They got a broken ship.
Oh, does that mean everything's
They're
dead in it?
leaking.
The bridge is easy to locate. It has an oversized observation dome made of clear composite material.
Can we see through it?
You're not close. I mean, you could, like, if you could zoom in enough. It's still,
So it's running at
Quite a
whatever,
ways from
bare
you guys,
minimum
but-
capacity. It's leaking. Can we see any?
it's illuminated. Like the ship, it's running at minimal.
Can we see if they have, what do I call them?
Weapons.
Weapons
Yes.
like mass destruction,
You cannot make that.
rockets. Any,
No,
What's a particle trail?
you would have needed an extreme to tell
What?
that.
What's a particle trail?
It's leaving an atmospheric particle trail. That means
It
that
is
it's
leaking
leaking its
oxygen.
oxygen
decompressed,
or whatever they.
which is bad for them, but great for us.
Maybe. Depends on.
All right. So the Earth ship is large, lumbering, and slow. Her maneuvers are clumsy as she lurches about, as if a trainee pilots her. Brightly painted,
Lola?
possessing more
My
portholes
sister.
than she needs, she seems luxurious, impractical by colony standards. The oversized shuttle bay indicates that she is designed to carry a lander of some sort, but it hangs empty. Many of the vessel's features seem both beautifully artistic and dangerously unnecessary. It seems as if an insane artist, rather than a sane engineer, designed the ship. She almost seems like a pleasure craft, if it were not for the numerous loathsome yellow signs painted upon her hull.
Okay, so the little ship that they potentially
Little ship
carry
that's
on
gone.
is gone, right? The little thing that they used to,
Pleasure craft.
the sailboat. or
I have a
whatever.
feeling they made
The
it.
lifeboat.
Yeah, pretty much is gone.
I mean, sure, they could have gone into a scuffle somewhere, or they just built it to have something to have a ship land in, so that way if people decided to come and investigate
I mean,
it,
if
land
there was
in
a
it.
scuffle somewhere, you guys would have known because you're the only people out here.
Yep.
All right. So why don't we just
But
We
I
need to
would
let's
have.
investigate.
fly? Why don't we just fly up to it?
Okay. I was going to
And
say, I have a
investigate.
question.
Oh, go
Shit.
for it.
What is the space that's big enough for a ship to land in just so coincidentally big enough for our ship to land
It
in?
could hold 6 of your ships.
I mean,
We're
let's just fly
tiny. We're a little ship. We're
Yeah,
not
let's
a
go
big
look
ship.
at it.
Let's go
closer.
pirate this bitch.
How about we fly over the?
You can hardly fly the one you do fly.
Guys, I got this. Trust me.
I don't trust
For
you.
you, that's good.
I got
Yes.
85 in pilot.
Roll me pilot.
Are we doing this?
Hold on. Are we doing that, or should we fly over the transparent part? We can see if anybody's.
If we do that, then they can see us.
That's true. Never
Pirate.
mind. Bad idea.
I
What
mean,
am I rolling?
it
Yeah,
seems like they
Pilot?
can't
Pilot.
drive worth a shit either.
Fucking. I think that's an extreme.
When did
I
this
don't
shit?
have my extreme on here, but I rolled a 30 out of 85. So
That's not an
That
extreme.
is
That's
not
gotta be a
hard.
hard,
extreme.
right?
It's
I
5
can,
divided
I
by
can
5.
tell you right now.
And
that
you were
there's-
trying to be undetected?
Sneaky.
Your extreme would be 13. Eli.
Roll me a stealth.
I'm
Oh,
a snake.
Well, I got numbers and stealth. Not that high of numbers and stealth.
how high do you go?
I was 17 off of stealth.
Your stealth is 17.
No, it's
No,
35.
He was 17 away.
Would you like to push that, Eli?
I'd like to try not to crash. So no.
All right.
We're gonna
Kaboom.
land on a ship without
Sorry.
anyone
You
seeing
know,
us
I
land.
know I did not install this in the ship, but I think she pushed something that makes the damn thing go.
So we have people that we have people that have like specialized suits for being in.
Outside.
Outs-
Outside.
Yes. Actually,
Yes.
you all have one of those.
Oh,
those
we do?
suits.
Okay.
Yes.
All of us?
You all have one of those.
Tiny
suits.
vacuum
Oh,
suit.
that'd be
Yep.
special.
I mean, because we all got to be able to go out in space
Yeah.
if we're gonna be.
Thruster packs. Ooh.
Yeah, I got that.
So how do we figure out the smaller numbers?
Thrust.
You divide the big number by
Thruster
5.
packs.
That's the
Where that?
smallest
And
number?
divide.
And then the big number by half is the second smallest.
Okay.
So, walk me through what you guys, because you're not being stealthy. Well,
Well,
By
he-
5. The biggest
the
number.
pilot thinks she's being stealthy.
we can all tell.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna sit up on like the
I'm-
railgun area as we approach because I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm going to look on
Did
the
you buy your
computers
license
while we're
instead of
going
passing
past
the
it
test?
to.
Hey, I landed us safely, Dan.
Roll me a computer use, Mark. I'm
Well,
listening.
then-
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see how
You expect them not to
safe
see
it
us?
is. We'll see how safe it is in about
How?
10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 luck to pass this roll.
All right.
While we're going past this, by this ship, I'm going to take a good look at the computers that are scanning over it and all that stuff. If I can tell anything particular besides like the leaking atmosphere and all that stuff, see if there's actually any damage in certain spaces or weakening hull or something like that.
The hull looks
specific places.
the hull looks like it's in pretty good shape.
And yet it's
um,
leaking atmosphere.
However, Mark, from your pocket, Janet speaks up,
ring, ring, ring.
or wherever she is. I don't know.
Is she on my pit boy?
Yeah, there you
She's
go.
not.
And she's gonna be like, you know, if you guys just blew up the bridge, they wouldn't be able to send a signal, even if they do see you. But she's gonna say it real sexy like.
You know.
Janet, you're so smart. So how do I send a message to the railgunner and be like,
Mm-hmm. You guys, you're sitting she's on that part of the ship. It's like this wide, and you're on that part, so you could just talk to her.
oh, but did you hear Janet say that?
She did not. Only you heard Janet.
Okay.
You got a little earpiece?
So my question is, does everybody else know about Janet, or do I get to decide whether they...
You get to decide whether they know about Janet or not.
Just
So
pretend
I
like
think
we're
you should fire on the bridge so that they can't send a signal.
A civilian target?
Well, they can't send a signal if we do that.
That seems
It's a
Do it.
weirdly hostile.
Yeah.
No,
we're
it's
seen
not
the side
weirdly
of the ship?
hostile. It's Earth. They're not your friends.
Oh, they're not our friends?
They're not.
Oh, they're
No.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll fire then on the bridge.
There is nothing good on Earth.
Firing on the bridge.
All right. Roll me your rail gunnery.
Okay. Which?
Gun it.
Ooh, extreme.
Now roll me a percentile, but don't roll a 100.
Another extreme.
Okay.
That's a 3
Roll
to
your
2.
damage.
Hopefully I don't get another stupid. Yeah, that's not good for those. Ooh. 28 and 25, so 53.
Okay. So she fucking nails right through the dome into the computer console. The whole ship goes black, just instantaneously black. You guys see atmosphere erupt into the space, a couple bodies get sucked out, and the ship goes black. Pew.
Did we just start a war
We were
Earth already
in a
started
war.
a war with us.
with us? So we don't.
So now,
exist.
after about a minute or so, the power kind of starts flickering back on the ship. It's not staying on, but now lights and stuff are flickering, and it's listing lazily to the left.
Why we go look at what's on it?
I think we should check the thing out.
I would like to point out that historical records have proven going into a place with flickering lights is a very bad thing for your health.
Aren't you curious?
Don't be a
Hey,
So I have a question. If
Horror films, people.
do we have capabilities on if we board or dock with this ship? Do we
But yeah,
have
look
better
at that, 2
scanning that we can
extremes
do
in
in
a
that
row.
situation, or
Well,
not?
that is
really?
three to two.
You guys could plug into the ship's system.
was nice.
if you guys got on the ship.
That sounds dangerous. Let's do it.
Like from our ship or from somewhere on their ship?
You'd have to get on their ship somewhere, but you could plug into their computer system.
Okay, well that's what I think.
So
That's
here-
what I'm gonna plan to do.
I didn't realize there's a description of the railgun strike in here, so let me read that for you. As the railgun strikes the observation dome, it shatters under the multiple explosive cluster warhead detonations. Plexiglass, atmosphere, and destroyed equipment and unsuited human bodies are instantly flung into the vacuum of space. The remainder of the strike's ordnance detonates inside the target's bridge. Sparks, plumes of various gases, and arcs of electricity fill the chamber. All of the remaining lights on the ship go out. Its power output falls to zero. Your target, the Earth ship Tatterdemalion, floats adrift and helpless before you.
Bitches.
I think, personally, and the safest way this thing could go, is we blow that shit up sky high and
We should
just.
go investigate.
I mean, we took out the
I was
bird.
going the safest route.
James is like, nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah. The rest of it, but we want to see what.
But we want to go around. We have never seen Earth. Let's look at the Earth ship. No, it's
What,
bad.
we got tasked with.
What if they have
investigating.
technology
So
or
while you
something
guys are doing
important?
this, the signal that you guys sent a message to the CNC. A new message is coming back in. Beep, 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 beep. It says, "Do not engage.
Whoops.
Don't be stupid.
Do not engage the ship."
Okay.
Is that after we told them that we blew it up?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Hey guys, we already disobeyed orders. We might as well say we were already there. We're already in trouble. What's the point of not going now?
Right? I
If
don't
we're
know.
gonna break the rules,
Do
we
I
do it
roll
all
an
the way.
idea roll about going on the ship? Idea roll.
Yeah. Well,
This ship is safe.
I think we should just send back that we already blew up the bridge. We might as well land on them.
We don't respond. We were
I was
already on the ship.
87,
We were already on the ship.
85. So,
so shortly after that message, you guys get another message from the CPM, the Colonial Prime Minister.
Oh.
They're already on board. Let's just dock.
Nope. I want to.
He's asking that you guys neutralize the ship and board it and find out as much information as you can.
No, I didn't like the second part. The first
hold on.
Alright, we
So,
got
the,
your second message.
so the
Let's
Prime
go.
Minister said,
They want to know why it's out here and who is on
and
it.
who didn't want to know it?
Who wanted-
The Colonial Naval Command. Prime Minister outranks them.
Yep.
Let's go
Our
look at it.
higher ups
Let's go
said,
look.
"Hey, don't touch it." Their higher up said, "Hey, neutralize it and then touch it."
Guys,
We
the
did
Prime Minister's
neutralize it.
speaking.
All right, so
Damn it, touch it.
you guys want to board her?
Yep.
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 Roll me pilot.
Oh no.
Not 85. What a 4.
Woohoo!
All right, tell me what you're doing.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna do a little spinning and just land perfectly.
Where on what?
I'm gonna
Which
do
part
a
of the ship?
puking. While we're
What's the
spinning.
big? So the bridge is that's not the thing we land on. What's the big opening landing?
The hangar.
That's probably the right choice. Right? Land on the hangar.
You tell me. I'm not your mom.
I am putting
to
on
the
my
hangar.
spacesuit while this is going on
Yeah, me too.
because it was already
Like
making
in Sudan.
atmosphere. We shot a giant hole.
What are the
So
options to
hard
land
now.
south at? Anything?
I mean, you can land on top of it and cut a hole in and board it that way too.
Hangar.
Vacuum suit on.
Well, I already
Maybe
blasted
make
a hole through the bridge, so
We can land there.
we,
we
can
can-
board
we can
in through
thrust
there.
I don't know if the ship would stick.
I already railed them hard. Oh.
Oh snap!
All right, so
Suit up.
the ship has been depressurized.
Suit up.
So you guys successfully land in the hangar. Lights are flickering off and on. There's tire marks. There was obviously some kind of lander in here, so they went somewhere and deployed a lander. Somewhere.
It's probably on the moon.
Yeah,
Um,
but they're way past.
I'm gonna, whenever we get to a spot, I'm gonna try to plug into their computer. Beep, 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 beep.
That's never a bad idea. to
Motion
plug into
sensors?
unfamiliar
What's still
technology.
moving?
That'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Spot hidden.
That's what they all say.
Spot hidden.
What do you want a spot for?
Anything that would be information. Blueprint.
That's like
Those are usually put into a computer, and that would be
Roll
there.
dice and see
Weapons
everything.
that I wanted to see if it's weaponized or has weapons on it.
So I will tell you this: there are military crates in the hangar that would contain ordnance of some kind. Some of them say U.S. military. Some of them have Russian writing on them.
No.
Some of them have Chinese.
I
Look
am.
at that. What's in there?
Getting out of the ship.
Oh, it's outside.
Suit up.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's outside of your ship. You're just in the hangar right now.
And we're all suited up now.
You're all suited
Yeah.
up.
All
yeah.
suited up.
I'm gonna
I
try
have
to
my
do that.
tools
Yeah.
with me that I need just in case.
You really shrewded it.
I would like to see it with the stuff.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of like old Earth ordnance, like grenades and plastic explosives
look-
and just
Okay.
like old, outdated military stuff.
Were they trying to win something?
So, in the cargo bay, there's at the far end of it, there's a big double sliding like blast door that's like off its kind of like it's normally it would sit butted together, and one of the it's like it was pried open at the bottom. It wants to be closed, but
Something
something
seemed to have-
said hard no.
Yeah. You know that original thought I was saying before I got off the
Yeah,
ship?
just get your
That's
guns
exactly
out.
Conveniently, that is also where the computer terminal is located, is near that door.
okay.
So something got into it from the outside. It was pried open from the outside of the. Not right, like trying to get into the computer terminal.
No, something pulled the door open. Like it's like normally it would slide like this, and something took the door on one side and pulled it open. So like there's
So it could get into the room.
or out.
We can't tell.
Nope, no.
Because it's not like it's dog-eared, it's pushed.
Yeah, something pushed a 3-ton door aside.
Probably
Would you like me
fine.
to reiterate
Just
myself again?
space.
Can I roll a listen just in case there's anything else?
Anastasia keeps doing the like. I want to roll so that you tell me what I should do to not die.
Listen. I want to listen.
You can
Tell
roll
me
a
your
listen.
preference.
Ooh, it's a 3.
Roll me a d4
Why?
because what you just heard you didn't want to hear.
I'm fine with that though.
So you hear like
hardened.
wailing noises coming from down that hallway. So lose 3 sanity.
I'm hardened.
Yeah.
But it's only for.
Yeah, it's
If
there.
you see dead
But they're like
corpses, kill it.
disembodied wailing like
From where?
down
Down
that
the
hallway. It
hallway.
sounds like the recordings that they took on the backside of the moon when they were flying over with radio silence. That's kind of what it sounds
It's
like.
weird.
I have a
Okay, so I'm
question.
going
How
to
long does it
describe
take the ship
it.
to warm up and fly away if we have to go away in a hurry?
You blew your ship. It doesn't warm up. It's just you get in it and go.
Okay, I just needed to
It's
know.
It's not diesel powered. Don't worry.
I just wanted to know if I needed to stand up
Okay,
and
so
ready
I
to
would
sleep.
like to
Oh,
describe what
you
I
want to
just
stay on the
said
ship, huh?
No.
to everybody who is
Shit.
here. So it's down the hallway if we keep walking forward.
What's down the hallway?
There's
Well, we don't need to go down the hallway
there's
to
there is
plug
the
into the
sounds.
computer, right?
Correct.
Sounds.
Maybe you should
Very-
just keep an ear out for that.
Okay, well, I don't know
Bad
what everyone
goosebump
else
sounds.
is doing, but I am gonna go plug into the computer.
I'm gonna open
Alright.
up a crate that says US on it.
Didn't we do it? Grenades and stuff.
It's just plastic explosives and grenades.
Oh, we did that?
Primitive.
What about the Russian one? More grenades?
Does it seem weird that would be so
No, that one's got
primitive?
Molotov cocktails.
Like
Yeah,
they'd
it
be
does.
carrying such
Vodka.
primitive
Vodka.
gear with them.
You guys don't know enough about the situation
Yeah.
on Earth to make heads or tails of the gear that they have.
I'm just
Because it'd
wondering.
be too bad if they were like some kind of resistance people and we just fucked up the people trying to resist them on Earth.
I don't know. There's something in the
They
back of my
have a yellow
head that
symbol
says
on their ship.
differently.
So the noises seem like something is being torn apart. Like it's a
No, it
it's
sounds
a-
like something wailing and whistling down the hallway.
Actually,
Yeah.
I would like to take a look at this door, like how it seemed to
Only
be
usually people
pushed
who are
open.
desperate.
I want to see if there's any like kind of certain marks that might show what might have done it.
Exactly.
Roll me chemistry.
Chemistry? I can roll you a chem.
I have physics and chemistry.
He's gonna roll physics after that.
I have physics.
I did not pass my chemistry.
Roll me physics.
What's your physics?
My physics is a 50. My chemistry was a 10.
Mine's
Mark,
physics
you
55.
are able to get into the computer system by attaching it to your little beep boop here.
I will take away
I have
7.
physics. Do you want me to just roll it?
Oh, I was going to just take away 7 of my luck points to
That's a
pass
lot.
the physics.
I just roll physics. I roll physics on the door.
Are you going to the door with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Fail. Miserably.
So again, I say this. I am taking 7
I have
points away.
astronomy.
That's not.
I pass normal.
So, the door appears to have been mechanically wedged open.
Okay, so it was
Like they put
it was a
something in
heavy
there to-
machine or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
On a side note, the door also appears to be pure titanium.
Fuck.
Can I disassemble these doors and we can take these components back?
How
Yeah.
expensive is
So
that
you
thing?
are able, out of the fucked up computer system with the intermittent power blinks and stuff, you're able to pull a blueprint of the ship itself. And and this is from the auxiliary computer, not the main computer, and that's all you're able to get at the moment.
So the bridge that we blew up, how far? Like, is it down the hallway? Oh, it's down the hallway that we can.
So, if Mark would like to tell you where the bridge is, he can. He just pulled the blueprint.
Where's the bridge?
So the bridge is actually about 40 paces down this hallway, and there is a ladder that goes up to it. So the ship is a long hallway corridor lined with different rooms, like miscellaneous rooms and whatnot. There's engineering, shuttle bay, medical, weapons locker, equipment locker, the head, the mess hall, the galley, a crew lounge. There is a temple to, and then the name can't be read. Officers' lounge, officers' mess, captain's quarters, officers' quarters, crew quarters, exercise room, and a conference room.
Okay, we gotta check at least some of them out.
We should go to the temple room first.
I don't think so.
The temple appears to be the largest room on the ship.
Not the bridge.
Let's go to temple.
The bridge might be
What
the
about
largest room
weapons
now.
room? I'd like to see what they have in the weapons room. Is it locked?
Blasted it open.
Weapons room is it locked?
You got to go down the hallway to get to the door to go to the
How
weapons.
far?
Is by chance is this the same direction that you heard those
Yep.
noises?
It's almost at the front of the ship.
Nope.
So is the equipment room.
Screw that. I'm not going there. Too crazy.
Let's go.
Let's
Oh,
go.
but you were so gung ho about this just a couple of seconds ago.
It'll be fine.
Too far though.
We'll just bring our guns.
Oh, you didn't hear what I heard.
What'd you hear?
I'm good because you know what I.
Goosebumps. Not a good kind.
So did any of you stay on the ship?
No,
No.
unfortunately not. I wish I would have.
Maybe the pilot should stay on the ship just so it doesn't
I
get.
mean, the
pulled
pilot
out.
went all the way over to the doors and ran and rolled.
Wait a minute, let me help you look at this. Ah!
I'm not going back to the ship.
Can I roll an idea roll, please?
For what?
We want to do.
We know what to do.
What?
Investigate
Yeah.
the ship.
But
Yeah.
it's way late.
Anyone go on our ship?
But
So when you
I'll
get
tell
back,
what, go and wait on the ship, and the
Nah.
rest of us will go.
when you get back to the ship, there's a little message blinking, a little red button. They want you guys to pull as much information off the ship and learn everything you can about Earth. They want you to bring the computer system back online, figure out what's been going on. They
Hold
want
on,
you
their
guys
system back online. Why?
because they want you to pull as much intel on what's happened on planet
They
Earth
want
as
the
you can.
They don't want us to
information.
turn on the ship. They just want us to turn
They want
on
you to bring
enough
the
stuff
computer
so
to
we
climax.
can. Yeah. We want the computer to climax.
So
Give
how
us
does it
a
work?
word.
Do we have to
Okay.
take, do we have to like take something off of the ship, or can we like download all of their information?
You could download all their information.
What's the first couple of
You
rooms
guys
that are
have
down
discs
the
and
hall? The
whatnot.
first couple rooms on the hall.
Flash
in
drives.
where we
The
are.
first couple rooms down the hall are the officers' quarters on the left, officers' mess also on the left, conference room on the left, mess hall on the right, medical also on the right,
I'd like
Okay.
to go
and
to
the
medical.
exercise room. Those are all within about 20 steps
I
of
would
you.
like to go to medical room.
So do I have this like on my Pit Boy?
Yeah, yep, for sure.
Can we go
It's
to
like
medical room?
just
Check it out.
it's in your eyeball.
Can we check
Damn.
the medical room. Check the medical room.
Yeah, doors
Yeah,
doors
so-
closed, computers off, everything's operated through the computer
So
system.
you have to open it with your.
Do I have to be connected to it to do that, or can I?
Why don't we just
So
bring the
you
computer
guys will
down
have to
there?
bring the main computer back online for you to have controls over the doors.
Can I
and
do
stuff.
that from here?
You can do that from the bridge.
Let's just go to
Okay,
the bridge.
question
So
for
the
you.
bridge is where I have to go.
The
Yes.
bridge is where you have to
Okay.
go to turn the computer on.
I will go to
Okay,
the bridge.
so then the
Should any of us-
question-
About
Should
it.
any of us stay
Kyle.
with the ship?
Mark has the whole thing of blueprints for the ship. He knows where everything
You
is.
have to
guys
stay
all
with the
do.
ship, so that way-
If Mark chooses you
If we
to,
die, we don't
So-
he can transfer it to all of you.
So the question
I
is
have
then.
shitty piloting.
It's
so I'll
literally
still
like
do my
inside your
chances to get the
Okay,
fuck
so
out
the
of here.
question is then. So the wailing is coming from the end of the.
You don't hear the wailing anymore.
But I did.
You did.
So I assume something's there. So is there a door, or not the door?
It's a
what they
long
call it.
hallway to the front of the ship that has a beautiful ornate stained glass window at it.
Is there any doors, or what they call them, the things on the ISS and stuff that you close the compartment off?
No. No bulkheads.
Am I the only one who can fly this ship among us?
No, I think everybody's got some pilot skill.
Yeah, I have 1%.
Yeah, fuck it.
I've got 10.
I think I have 10.
Yeah, 1%.
Okay, it'll be fine.
I have 10.
Like I said, I might not be able to drive very
Janet
well.
probably has more than 1%.
Airlock is what I was
I don't
trying
say
to
that
say.
out loud.
There's airlock doors, or
No.
the airlock, but the
You're in it.
I
you
want to check out
cannot
the bridge,
lock.
so
You know
I'm
how
gonna tag
between
along.
the
Yeah, there's no doors that drop down.
between the ISS modules, there's
There's
door.
no. This is the ship was not built to do that.
9.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go toward the bridge.
I
You
think
too.
we should
Same.
not split the party. So are you out on the ship?
Nah, I'm going with you guys.
Okay.
I got the message, came back, and said, guys.
So
let's
you
go.
go down the hallway. About halfway down the ship, maybe your best guess. And it's literally just like a ladder up to the bridge.
Alright.
It seems a little like a
Alright.
little primitive for what it is. And then-
Okay.
Okay,
Who's
is there
going first?
gravity, or can we just float up there? I just,
Yeah, are we at like 0 gravity?
Well,
or
your
does it actually
your
seem like
suits
gravity's
have
still
magnetic
actual-
boots on them,
so if we jump up, can we just float up if we go?
you would have to disengage your boots. But yes, you could just float up there. If you
I
wanted.
have low
Do not
gravity
float.
maneuvering pretty high, so okay.
She can maneuver.
Roll your low gravity maneuvers.
Maneuvers.
Don't fuck me.
I also have no gravity
That
maneuvers.
meets my regular, so
Okay.
yes. I'm fine. I'm fine. I rolled a
You
65
climb the
and I
ladder
have
and you do
65.
like a cool flip and spin up there.
I have 20 for low gravity.
So you're
maneuvers.
using the ladder.
Yeah.
I'm using the ladder.
I feel like using the ladder on my safe side.
My low gravity
I'm
is
using
65 and I got 65, so it worked.
I've got a 50, and I don't feel like having the bad end. coming.
Right? Are you going up or are you staying down?
I am going. I'm not staying alone here. No.
So
stay on the
you
ship.
guys get onto the bridge and it is blown.
Good job.
On the back wall, I mean, the bridge is insanely big. Like it's
I would like to roll something to figure out what made the hole. And oh wait,
That was me. Very precision. I got 2 extremes in a row. I feel like it's just precision, like. Yep.
okay. So on the back wall, away from the absolute like nuclear chaos, well not nuclear, but railgun chaos, there is a bank of computers, and up above the computers are the letters and numbers K2-PS187.
Do I need to write that down?
No.
Okay.
You recognize this as a type of computer name.
Okay.
Like some people name their computers Janet.
Yeah.
some people just throw in a mixture of other things.
And it looks, I mean, it appears to have stable power, so whatever the ship is doing, it's pulling power to the computer.
Alright.
It's just offline.
I'm gonna go get it online.
Do it.
Let's get it home.
Don't let our dreams be dreams.
I'm so glad I showed you that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
I have
So
to show
good.
you the other Shia LaBeouf thing.
Is it the Rob Cantor?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Roll me. You have mechanical repair.
I do.
Me?
We have an engineer right here.
I was gonna say, I'll just watch these.
We're gonna
series.
need computer use and mechanical repair to be rolled on it. 2 people can do it.
I have
So
16
I'll do the
mechanical
computer
repair.
use.
I will do the mechanical
I also have a
repair.
bonus roll with my special skill.
I have an 85. Matt.
Well, you guys decide who's.
Because
doing
I'm an
mechanical
engineer.
repair. I think we know who's doing computer use.
We
Yeah.
both know
And-
I'm horrible at rolling dice.
Yeah, when it matters.
Alright, so mechanical repair. We are good to go. I actually beat my hard.
All right.
And because of my handy talent, anything that deals with repairing
Success.
difficulty is alleviated by
So
one.
he beep boop bop bee bop boop boop. Computer comes back online. Lights turn on. Everything kind of seems to kind of go semi-normal.
Stabilizing.
But the doors to the different offices upstairs start opening and closing on their own. It's not like for no reason. You can hear something happening downstairs, maybe the same thing. The doors are like beep boop bop bop opening.
What'd you do?
Oh, I just turned it back on. Can I start figuring out why it's doing that?
You absolutely can. Oh, let's see here. Where is it? Alright, so are you plugging into the computer or are you just typing on it? Trying to figure it out that way.
Whichever.
So you get the way you understand computers is you can plug into it and go talk to the computer
Yeah.
as a person.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would do unless I didn't have that option.
So when you plug into the computer, it's normally when you do it, you're on your home colony or something familiar. And this, you're in a white room that appears to have blood dripping down from every corner of it. And there are, instead of one computer, there are 7 children that appear to be kindergarten of age.
Oh, so this is the virtual thing.
This is the virtual dream.
Virtual dreaming.
And they're kind of all bickering and arguing amongst themselves about where they want to go, what they want to do.
It's only Mark who's seen it, right?
He's the only one in there, yep.
I have like
Can I
80 in virtual
look around
dreaming.
the place too for anything that would be like their mission or whatever? If it's not on the computer, everything is.
So while they're doing that, one of them notices you and they all stop talking and turn and look at you. And then in unison, they all ask, what does it want?
It.
All of it.
What is it?
You, why are you here? What do you want?
You the first on the ship?
We want to know what's wrong.
I don't understand your question.
Who are you?
So the kids are all going to kind of confused, look at each other a little bit and say, well, we're K2PS 187. We're from Rockwell, Iowa.
Do I have
yeah.
any idea what that means?
You have no clue. Roll me knowledge.
They had to have learned space.
I mean, that's an extreme.
You recognize K2 as a kindergarten class identifying. Kindergarten, the second classroom, and then the PS 187 was their school number.
K1, K2.
So, you guys are all from the same school?
Yes, why are we here?
Do you know where Heir is?
This ship?
What's the name of the ship?
Whatever the hell it is.
Molian?
Tatterdemalion. We just want to go home.
Well, if I can help you do that, will you let me?
We don't like you being here.
Why? What? Why not? Do you not need help?
I don't understand the question.
I mean, do you want my help to get home or not?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to point out how creepy, because they're all talking at the same time, saying the same thing. Like,
But if they are that, what do we call them?
So normally
Well,
I
they are
would
AI,
be able to
and they're
interact with
limited.
computers, but this is totally not
So-
a thing.
because you rolled an extreme on that, you are starting to feel like this isn't a computer system so much as it is maybe a cybernetic organism.
And I can't control that.
It's a little too foreign for you to just be able to like manipulate.
And I think that's what's powering and controlling the ship.
Yep.
It's controlled by kindergartners.
Did I just shoot a child?
Yeah.
I just shot a child.
Where
No, you shot a classroom.
where are you trying to go? Where is home?
Run,
Rockwell,
faster
Iowa.
than my bullets.
It's awful.
How
And that's honest for a ruin for me too. Because you
where
explained
were
what it
you
means.
before? I mean,
I
where
had
where
to, I'm sorry.
where did
That's
you
okay,
come
it's good to
from
know, like,
that
I
you're
had to
trying
run
to
it.
get home?
I don't remember anything before we saw him.
Him? Who's him?
We cannot say his name.
When did you see him?
2 days ago. So roll Hestuer lore for me. Did you transfer that one over?
It was 75 for
I have
all of us.
75.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to transfer a lore?
Yeah, it should be
75.
Passed a hard.
So you are starting to think that maybe the cybernetic organism has went insane after seeing the king.
Pretty all.
So essentially the brain of the computer running the ship is batshit crazy.
And I have no way to correct or control that.
You do not. That you know of, anyways.
And we're supposed
So I don't know of any way to use this to figure out what's going on in the physical ship itself.
So the kids are going to say, we translated this text called Tassilda's Tomb. Would you like us to recite it for you?
Can you? So is that how I would quote unquote download that information, or would I be able to download it some other way
Without listening to it?
without listening to it? I don't know if I know how to do
So
that.
from in here, no. You can't see any way to, like, you would have to reason with them to get the files, and they want to read them to you out loud. So they're gonna say it's titled The Heir to Carcosa.
I don't think I'm going to have time to hear it now. Would you let me?
No, you have to hear it. We had to hear it.
Imagine someone
You all
else,
have to hear it. So you guys hear on the speaker system come up onto the computer. And now we will read The Heir to Carcosa.
No!
I'm gonna
Instantly.
get out and
Once I see him out, I'm going to shut the power off to the
when
computer.
they see you start to disconnect, they're gonna lunge at you and like seemingly pull knives out of nowhere. They don't get to you. You're trying to dismantle the computer.
Once he's out, dismantle.
I'm just.
I'm
So-
plugging my ears the second the inner.
As I said, with the hand,
So when you go to do that,
Yeah.
a pipe above you bursts.
Bird is the word.
Because they're an organism, apparently. We don't know this, though, do we?
So-
No, we don't.
It's blowing a greenish gas down onto the computer system. And you can see it starting to like warp the metal on the floor and stuff around.
I'm just going to take care of the computer.
Now?
You're out, yep.
Guys, we need to get out of
So
here.
I do need you to make a D6 roll for me.
2.
So lose that plus 1 sanity. And the reason for that isn't because of what you saw, it was just from disconnecting.
Wow. Guys,
So-
we need to get out of here.
I'm going to the ship.
Well, I was about to shut off the computer, but apparently the ship did it for me.
So you guys see like the hatch that you came up, there's a door opening and closing across it every 3 to 5 seconds.
And with that happening, to the
And it's
computer,
a thick boy, like it's
It'll hurt.
Is there anything up here that we can wedge in it to keep it open?
yeah, there's debris and shit everywhere if you want to grab something metal.
But not metal.
So are you gonna share with us that you think it's an organism and stuff?
In the meantime of trying to find.
Yeah,
something
I'm
to
gonna
listen
say
to.
that this isn't a regular computer on this ship.
So
We need to get off the ship.
does anybody have any medical skills?
I don't think we do.
I have first aid.
I have a 30 in first aid.
How about science engineering? Who has that?
Science, physics, and astronomy.
I have electrical repair and machine repair.
You don't have engineering as your science, Mr. Engineer?
Yeah, you should know.
I
at the
have
bottom.
psychic, physics, and chemistry.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, engineering. Yeah, I've got that. And electronics.
What's your engineering?
70.
Yeah, see.
So roll engineering for me real quick.
I have electronic repair
Yeah, same.
and operate heavy machinery.
That is a pass.
So you are actually recognizing this is a cybernetic computer system, not a traditional computer system. So with that note, why don't you bust out your scanner and roll me an intelligence roll?
Regular pass.
Alright, so you're going to learn 2 things about the computer system.
Are you writing them down? Do you want me to relay?
What do we learn?
The core of the computer is in the center of the ship near the engine. And it is formed from 7 organic brains.
Oh. How many kids were there?
7.
They are small in size,
Oh.
Oh no.
This is so
and
creepy.
the organic matter is more than 90 years old.
Well, I guess they're not kids.
90-year-old
Babies.
kid brains but they're 90 years old.
So they were taken from the.
So you guys hear over the speaker, "Wait, please come back and hear our story." It sounds like kids talking to you. "Please save us."
Wait. Is this about 90 years after Earth fell?
You guys are about 100 years after Earth fell right now.
So that was like right within the first 10 years or so after it fell to the
Yeah, so this
elders.
would be, they would have been kindergartners.
So near where you guys are
Oh,
currently, a
sorry.
panel is going to explode. So I need everybody to make a luck roll for me.
Spend luck to get rid. Yay, I'm
Success.
good.
Hard success,
Where's
technically.
I
Yeah.
fail.
Like half.
Roll 2d6s, please.
Where's luck?
6.
So you're going
Oh,
to take that much damage. However, your suits should absorb all of that, but it is going to blast you guys down to the ground, and it hurts.
I'll feel it in the morning.
Okay.
I feel it now, but I'll feel it.
So also, the bridge repressurizes, and some kind of like false dome has appeared up over you, like a force field of some kind.
Okay, well, I'm saying this, but I think we need to get to the brains. Don't we?
That's-
So now we can't get off the ship.
Oh, we can. Can't
We're in the hangar.
No, we're not in the hangar.
You're up on the
Bridge.
the bridge, and every 3 to 5 seconds, that door over the hatch hole is closing.
But we can wedge something in there to keep it from closing, maybe?
Yeah, you should be able to.
So-
I mean, it's not closing with a lot of force. It
If we-
doesn't look like it's.
we? If we leave them here,
I mean, if you get caught in it, it's not going to be
we
pleasant.
never know.
but-
This might make it. This might make it to where we don't want them to go. This might come.
Guys, maybe we just hear the kids out.
So you guys hear over the speakers, where are you from?
Your mama.
Don't say it.
Why are you not afflicted like us?
What are you afflicted with? Can they hear us? If I say that.
I don't understand your question.
What happened to you?
I don't understand your question.
Are you a child?
I don't understand your question.
Where are you located?
Iowa,
Where is Iowa?
United States.
What planet is it? I assume we don't know.
Earth?
We don't know, right?
I mean, you guys know the history of Earth.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Yeah.
Told us we had no idea where Iowa was.
You have no idea of what's going on Earth.
You were still in Iowa?
Where are you?
We're
Did we hear
Minnesota.
this?
Yeah, you guys can hear. This is a.
It is imperative that they don't find out where we're from.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't say.
But where did you come from? Why are you doing this to us?
What do you think we're doing to you?
You're hurting us.
How? What's hurting you?
Come help us, please. Come listen to our story.
Where do you want us to? Where do you want us to go?
To us.
To you? Where? To Iowa?
Yes. Get us to Iowa.
Get us to Iowa? You said you were in Iowa.
We are. Come visit.
They want us to.
Are you
Just
in
a bunch
Iowa?
of cornfields.
No, hold on. Are you in Iowa or are you somewhere else? You said get us to Iowa.
Well, where are you?
I asked you first.
We're in Iowa.
Can I false talk him or intimidate him or something?
You can try.
Please excuse me.
I will.
Last time, I promise.
You told me last time it was your last time.
I lied.
What makes you think you tell the truth this time?
I'm gonna try to.
It's okay, Eli. We don't expect you to be better.
Just a second. I think it's intimidate that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
You're trying to
You're gonna
intimidate.
try and intimidate
The computer.
computer children.
Yeah.
I hope you actually scare them and not piss them off.
That probably makes sense.
Okay.
They're
I am
bullshit.
3 points over. May I use my luck points?
Sure.
3 luck points, and then it's a regular. I'm not seeing anything
I
today.
didn't know we had a casino.
Magic? Or is it magic points?
Nope. Luck points.
There it is.
16.
Okay, so
So at the same time, you hear all of the children scream out loud at you, "Why are you hurting us?" And then all the lights turn on, everything stops moving, the door opens, and it's silent.
I did something.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming. I'm gonna go. Let's go to the center of the ship. That's where the shit is. We need to go. Let's go.
Down the hatch.
Yep.
First.
Center of the ship.
Yeah.
Well, so what are we gonna do?
Let's
with
go.
it? We know what the
Let's
brains
go.
are. We're going, but what are we gonna do with that?
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Who's going first?
Me? I don't know. Sure, I'll go first.
Alright. She's down. Who's going second? Down. Third.
Going.
Fourth.
Too late.
We're on to fourth, Eli.
Me.
You are
You're
last.
You're going fourth. Eli, roll me a dodge.
Not last.
You gotta be out here for that.
You said second when we were
I
already
hope,
like near the
I hope I
last.
die now and you guys just crash because you don't have a pilot.
Well, 10% are pilots.
Yeah,
Don't
we
do
would
it.
never-
Roll a dodge, Eli.
I mean, if I crash the ship, at least I can cuss myself out. Gotta prepare my
I
own
don't even
shit.
have a dodge. You didn't give me one.
Half
30.
your decks.
Unless you have
Oh,
a
I
bigger
actually have a
spoon.
decent dex. So let's see how badly I get stomped. I haven't made one successful.
Hold
roll
on.
yet.
You told me everything else is 10, but dodge is not half because it's half your dex.
No, your dodge is different.
Yeah.
I did not
Like I
pass.
have a higher dodge.
Would you like to push the roll, Eli?
Well, he just told me to put 10s everywhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through quickly.
How are you? You gotta tell me first.
I'm gonna go through quickly. That's what I'm doing.
How is that different than before?
Before I was just walking. Now I'm just like, whew.
Jumping.
I passed this one.
Okay, so you hear all as Eli starts to go through, the children start to yell again. Wait, hear our story. Come back, and the door. Like way more violent than it did before. Slices shut and just barely misses your pilot. and stays shut.
What happened though? Why did it all like shut down and then it?
Because we wouldn't listen to their stupid ass story.
Was I intimidated them when
You
they shut?
scared them maybe
Should
a
I go
little bit.
scare them
now
again?
they're pissed. Remember when I told you make sure you're gonna scare them, but don't piss them off.
I scared them.
Sometimes pissing off happens after you scare them.
That's fair. Totally worth it.
I mean, you got most of us out of it.
What the heck? Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Why? Why are you worried about the cat in there? You don't like the cats?
The paper towel thing just worked and there's nobody there. And you're supposed
All right,
to
you
be
guys are all down in the hallway. It's pretty quiet. Why don't you roll me a listen?
I don't know. The last time I saw someone rolling a listen.
Nope, failed. Luckily I failed.
Fail.
And I'm happy about it because I don't want to hear.
I passed hard.
You hear somebody talking in English from down towards the hangar.
A voice that I recognize by chance?
No, it's English, but you don't recognize the voice. They're, it's not English. It's English intermixed with like low guttural grunts and weird noises, but it's the same person speaking.
There's voices.
Roll me a Hestur lore.
Would we even understand Earth
I-
anymore? Because every 100 years the language is separated. They change like so much.
I pass. Just regular pass.
You think it sounds kind of like he's trying to summon something.
Oh no.
Let's go kill him.
Does something in the back of my head by chance recognize the sound?
I didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?
This way. Now.
This way what? This way?
Now.
Noise? Towards the noise?
Yes.
Why?
Believe me, you don't want it to finish.
So when you guys start heading that way, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
The doors are all sliding open as you go by them into the rooms.
I'm just gonna glance at them as we go. Do I see anything?
Perfect, great. When you guys get towards the end, you take a look at one of the doors on your left, and there is a statue of a man dressed in yellow robes.
That's why you don't look.
And it freezes you dead in your tracks. There are also 7 humans in the room, wearing military armor, carrying AK-47s, and they're all looking out at you.
What the heck is going on here?
One of them is cutting his wrist with a dagger while chanting something. That's
that what you
the
heard?
voice you've been hearing.
I did not look. I am moving, but apparently I hear chanting of a summoning.
They're all running and I stop and they're just doing. Do they have to roll to see if I stopped because I'm the
Yeah.
last one?
I mean, they're gonna know that you stopped when they get to the ship and you're not there.
All right.
It's true.
Are we not
Can
gonna
I try to avert my gaze and keep going?
It's too late for that.
We're beyond that, Eli.
Okay, so did we just pass the chanting voices, or are we running towards them still?
You guys just passed them.
Okay. Ran past them, so I'm going.
So when you guys get to the hangar door, who's going through first?
I guess I'm first. So.
Roll me a dodge, please.
Goodness, this is a.
And I'm just standing here in the middle of the hallway.
I fail.
staring at a statue while a person's going
So-
like this.
That's a lot of dice.
You're going to take 14 points of damage,
Reduced by the whatever.
reduced by 12 from your suit. The door that's like tilted open swings and crunches her. But luckily, her boots, the metal on the boots, were strong enough to hold the door from completely crushing her.
Woo!
But now she's wedged in the door.
Oh, let's go help her.
God, why didn't someone tell us not to land on the ship?
Can I?
Hello, my baby.
Can
Hello.
I,
Okay,
can
so-
I push the
so-
door open myself? Like,
Can
just
we try-
to?
Try to help her.
Roll me a strength if you're trying to pull her out.
Let me push her
Can I
through.
help? Well,
I passed my hard.
Past your heart.
mm-mm.
So you hear over the speakers again. Hastur, Hastur, Hastur! They're getting away.
I'm
Oh,
not.
that's
You
about
yank
us.
her free.
Yeah.
The door shuts in front of you.
Nice.
Oh my god, can I move now?
Yep.
Fucking following them.
You all suddenly find yourselves in firm gravity and an open atmosphere. Standing outside a large brick structure, the setting resembles historical films you've seen of Earth in the early 21st century. You're standing before a 4-story tall building with 3 wings extending from a main hall, much like a capital letter E. There are stairs leading to a pair of double doors, above which are the words Public School 187.
Oh,
Oh, there we are.
Hey, we're in Iowa, folks.
Iowa.
Underneath, someone has written Hastur, Hastur, Hastur in yellow spray paint. The sky is black and seething, the sun unable to penetrate the dark rolling storm clouds. Everything appears to be in disarray, as if a riot has recently passed through here. Freshly painted graffiti depicting yellow signs and strange hieroglyphs can be seen everywhere. Everywhere are splatters of blood, spent shell casings, dropped books, lunchboxes, backpacks, and pale face masks. There are no bodies, but you can hear the sound of distant screams, gunshots, and sirens coming from beyond the school grounds. Nearby, there is an overturned police car emblazoned with the words Rockwell Police Department. Beside it is a black box truck lying on its side. Huge claw marks have torn into the metal of the truck, and its rear doors hang open. You can just make out the letters SWAT on the overturned truck.
I have no idea what that is, too.
No, I know we don't. But
Better run.
I would like to pinch myself. Do I need to roll anything?
to pinch yourself.
No.
Roll psychology.
To pinch myself?
Yeah.
Ooh, I passed. My psychology is 90.
No, you're not asleep. This
congratulations, you
feels
found
pretty
out
real.
this is
We're fucked.
Are we
This
in
is
the
real.
virtual
good. You know,
Where's our
I
ship?
don't like to say I told y'all so, but I told y'all so. No, don't listen to him. All he does is fix the ship when the pilot fucks it up. No.
You do also notice you are wearing weird clothing and completely unarmed.
No! My babies!
I feel very, very unarmed, and I'm
Luckily, there is an overturned SWAT truck next to you.
yeah.
Sweet.
I'm happy about that. What I'm not happy about is
Guns.
my tools are gone.
Guns.
Are we going to check out the SWAT
Yes.
truck?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Conveniently, there are 6 10-gauge shotguns,
Sweet.
2 M16A1 assault rifles,
I get an assault rifle.
2 heavy bulletproof vests,
Want.
and 6 riot shields.
Want.
Is there anything in the police car?
Are there any handguns?
There are 4 45 automatic handguns
I
in the
would
police
like,
car.
I would like
That I need.
Assault rifle.
2 of handguns. Can I
So
take 2?
the
'Cause I can't
ballistic
do anything
vests
else.
offer you guys 14 armor.
Is it enough for all of us?
2.
There's 2.
No,
In the
I'm
pilot
taking.
But the ballistic shields offer you 6 armor.
And I'm taking one.
I'm taking 2
taking-
handguns.
There's 6 shields, so but you cannot wield a shield and an assault rifle.
So can I take a vest then? Because I'm pretty good with the gun shit.
Yeah.
Also,
I wrote our computer nerd take the
there
best
is a single Heckler and Cook MP5 submachine gun.
Oof. Okay. Yep. That. Okay. Never mind. I want the submachine gun.
So
Okay.
who's taking the vests?
I'll take a vest and a machine gun.
Who else is taking the
What's
vest?
I would love
what-
to take a vest.
Is it
I
hit
feel
points
like
that
the
we need
pilot
to
or the
protect?
computer nerd should take a vest for sure.
Whoever is shooting,
Y'all
because
hate me.
yeah, I can't do a shield.
Because
So.
I'm the one who told you no.
So I'll take a riot shield and a shotgun and a handgun.
I I want to take
Same
two
as that.
handguns and a shield.
So while you guys are
I just need a handgun.
Army.
digging through
You're
the
not
police
taking
stuff,
rifles
you
and
hear
stuff?
the
I don't
radio
have
crackle in the
Sure, I'll
police
take
car, and sputter, and then blares, "Hello, Unit 12, Unit 12, is that you? Please respond. We have reports of terrorists taking over Public School 187. The building needs to be secured. Please respond." Suddenly, the voice begins to change, becoming more desperate and childlike. Please help us. We're so scared. Bad men are going to hurt us. They have monsters with them. Please save us. Then the radio goes dead.
Like a trap.
Just then, an inhuman howl echoes through the halls inside the school, followed by children screaming in terror.
It's similar to what I heard in the ship.
Yep.
We gotta say that. That is what I heard.
This
That.
seems like a trap.
Well, I'm gonna go. Let's go.
Where are we
Got my pistol out, my shield.
So
Did I
your
get that best or no?
45 handguns
I took one of those.
are a D10 plus a D4 damage, or plus your damage bonus.
What is it? D10?
D10 plus damage bonus.
How many handguns were there?
There were 4.
Okay.
The shotguns, Mark has the stats for that.
Okay.
They are loaded with slugs, so they deal double damage.
What are the stats for that?
Yes.
The 10 gauge,
Yep.
40, 10 plus 10 is the damage at 10 yards, and then it gets harder to hit the further if you're further than 10 yards away.
The machine gun.
The machine gun is going to be a D6 per round, and you can shoot 10 bullets per round.
Nice.
And you said the vest was 14 and the shield was 6.
Yes.
And there's 10 per round.
Yep.
So there's a submachine gun and assault rifles.
I'm protected.
Machine gun.
You can't use an assault rifle and a shield at the same time.
Yeah, I just have.
I want shields, so no assault rifle, please.
What is the assault rifle? Just so I have. Put it on my bike.
So, Mark, your computer tech savviness really, really wants you to grab one of those radios out of the cop car as well.
Yep.
Is there an extra radio in the SWAT car too?
There is an extra radio in the
I'll grab
SWAT.
one too.
All
What were you
right.
asking? She was asking something.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
She was asking
The
something.
assault rifle.
Assault
Oh, the
rifle.
assault rifle, it's going to deal a D10 and it can shoot 3 bullets per round.
Is there
plus your damage bonus.
Is there malfunctions on the stuff or no?
They're all 99.
Okay, and then range for a handgun is 15.
25. It's 25 yards, yeah.
Machine gun and an assault rifle. Just yeah.
If you can see it, you can shoot it with a
How
assault
many
rifle.
clips are there?
You guys have full magazines and 3 extra clips for each one.
Okay. Good.
If you would like to take
What
them.
about
I
for
will.
handguns?
Yes.
You have 3 extra clips and a full 12
Okay,
rounds.
Yeah.
it's taking it.
Actually, the
So-
45s hold 10 rounds, sorry.
Machine gun.
So it's 10 rounds,
I mean, I'll
73,
just
30.
I'll just take 2 45s.
And there is a baseball bat with the words Lucille on the side of it, just sitting in the rubble.
I'm gonna grab that.
The small girl pilot with the baseball bat. Makes sense.
I would like to make sure we take all the ammo for the handguns. That's there. All of it.
Yeah, you were giving me one.
Taking all of it. That's the only thing I can shoot. The other stuff is 10, so I can't.
So, where are we heading?
Into the
I wanted
yelling.
2 so I could do this.
Yeah,
Into
see,
the
I'm
stew.
shielding.
Into the school.
Roll me a spot hidden, all of you, before we go into the school.
1.
Hey, I passed my extreme.
Ha! I failed.
Failed.
Okay.
I extremely passed.
So you notice weirdly that the gargoyles sitting on top of the school are breathing.
Hey, the gargoyles are moving, guys. Breathing. They're alive.
Did the what?
The gargoyles.
After taking that in for a second, you realize that there are 6 by a key up there.
What the heck is that?
What's that? Buy a key?
Is that something I want to shoot at?
They look like if a gargoyle and a praying mantis had a baby, and they're huge.
Open fire!
Do we know what that is? What is that?
Yeah, you guys dealt with one in Rome.
Open fire!
That's what killed
Oh, Gladiatrix.
Vega.
Oh,
When we open
Those
fire,
memories are there.
Yep,
do I open fire?
you can open fire if you want.
I'm gonna shield myself.
Shoot the railgun at him.
Oh, my assault rifle. I don't have the rail gun.
Are they like looking at us? Or should we
Oh
just...
yeah, they're moving to attack you.
Oh, okay.
Open fire with the assault rifle because I'm assuming they're too far for the machine gun.
They're 40 yards away from you guys, so yeah, you guys all get to take an attack before they do since she spotted them.
Yeah.
So go in dex order.
I'm 69.
70.
65.
75.
nice.
60.
Okay,
So
so
I get to shoot first.
Yep.
So they're out of range of my shotgun.
I'm nice.
They don't have to be. You can run up there and shoot them.
Sounds dumb. I'm just gonna
You
shoot.
can move 7 meters.
You're the one that grabbed the
Oh,
baseball
7
bat.
meters and take a shot with my shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
throw a bat at them and see what
I'll
happens.
do that.
See if they catch it.
So
Not
try
becoming
him.
rapidly.
Yeah,
I
then we're
failed.
gonna have a praying mantis gargoyle with a bat.
With a bat. Okay, that's quite
Peanut
epic.
butter jelly. Peanut butter
so
jelly. Peanut
how
butter
bad did you
jelly with
fail?
a baseball bat. No way. No
Significantly.
way.
So your dainty little pilot starts to run up there with her shotgun and trips and falls, and gets back up to her feet but does not get a shot off.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you were 75, you said? Or 70?
I'm
75.
70.
70.
How far are they?
40 yards.
Can I move 20 yards?
You can move 7 meters.
I don't know how many
It's like
yards
10
is it?
yards.
So I can't shoot at them.
You should be able. What gun should you
Handgun.
choose? Oh, then
Your
no.
yeah, you can shoot at them with your handgun. You just have to pass an extreme if they're out of your range. You can still shoot at them.
I would like move closer as close as I can
Okay.
with my move rate. I have a shield though. I want to make sure I have a shield, and I'm gonna try to shoot a handgun at them. 49.
Probably not going to do it.
Well, my 49 is my handgun is 70. I rolled a 49, but
It's not your extreme.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
gotta,
not my
yeah.
extreme. So
Who's next? James
Me.
or
I
I'm
think it was me.
65,
I was
so-
69.
Yeah.
So is the machine gun close enough to do fine? I don't know the.
So
your
the
range.
machine gun, you would have to roll extreme.
And then I'll just do the assault
The assault
rifle.
rifle, you can just roll regular damage.
So, if I hit, do I have to roll for all three? Right?
Yeah, yeah. So
That's an extreme on one.
okay. So roll all 3 and then roll your malfunction.
Okay. Another extreme. These
2.
dice are too good for this game. And then that's a fail.
Okay. Now roll your malfunction. So don't roll a 99 or a 100.
90.
All right. So
That's too extreme.
what is the
though.
maximum damage times 2
Uh,
that you could deal?
16 times 2, so 32.
Yeah, one of them just drops.
I got
She
2
shoots it
extreme.
right in the eyeball.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Woohoo! My second one was an extreme as well, so.
That's why you said times 2.
Yep. Bloop.
So
Oh
there's
my-
5 more of them.
I'm going to move up, make sure to get her behind the shield so that way she can get up, and then I'm going to try to take a pop shot at one of these things with a handgun. So extreme you need. I did not pass.
Do the same thing. Miss.
All right, so they swoop down from the rooftop and land about 10 yards from you guys, and that's their move.
Ooh, my turn.
yep.
I'm gonna shoot with the pistol this time because I have a much better shot with my automatic pistol.
So they're close enough for all of our weapons.
Yep.
Sweet.
Still fail. Not as significantly this time, but I still fail.
You remember your talents too. Don't forget that stuff.
I have quick draw.
My talents have nothing to
Mattered.
do with me shooting
Can I
a
use
gun.
my talent to make my bullets magically hit them?
No,
That's what it says I can do, kind of.
does it?
It says I can move bullets. I can allow minor manipulations of reality, including bending bullets.
How bad did you miss?
17.
No.
It's worth a shot.
I'm gonna try to do the handgun thing too.
I'll say within 10.
Can I bend their bullets?
Yeah. Why not?
Fuck yeah.
I rolled my regular 70 with a handgun.
Roll your damage.
Let me know if you're within 10. Fuck yeah.
D10 plus damage bonus.
What if I'm within 10 of my extreme? Can you make it extreme?
Nope, that's an 8. You just rolled 2d10, sweetie.
Yeah. I'm gonna demon soul, but it's up to Kyle. Because I can move them so
8
you're
plus-
almost right where you want it. I just
Praise the almighty
4.
deity already, man.
9.
Yeah, that really pissed him off.
What, 9?
Yeah.
It's all 9.
It means you hurt him.
Yeah, they have 30 hit points.
9 is good. Ish.
Who's that? Yep.
No, that's
No,
me.
it's sure.
So
I was like,
I'm gonna use
way.
the machine, so I have to roll 10
how
different
many
times.
of them? You can target up to 3 of them.
All of them.
I'll make sure I get the one she already hit,
Yep.
So it maybe
and
dies.
then just go.
So
along.
roll one roll for them.
No.
Unless it's a failure, I'll let you roll up to 3.
That was a failure.
So
Fragway,
okay, so roll 2 more. So what we'll do is you're shooting 10.
Nope. That one's a pass though.
Okay, so we'll say 3 of your bullets hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you can roll your damage after you roll your malfunctioning. Oh fuck it, just roll it.
I mean, the way to do the malfunction, I
I'm
think,
fine.
is when you make the attack roll. If it's 99 or 100, then it malfunctions.
Oh, is that how it works?
I think so.
That makes sense too.
Yeah, so you don't have to roll twice.
Yeah,
That
that's
makes sense.
That's 11.
But what if you get your gun
Yeah, that one's
to being
pissed.
99?
Is it
Then
the
you
same
hit-
one that I hit? So
And,
When-
yeah.
and it malfunctions.
yeah, points now.
James,
Go for the one.
I'll shoot for the one that's been hurt so far,
Yeah.
while behind my shield and being safely protected. I missed by 8.
I have to use magic points for it. So
Oh, well then in
I
that
don't know how
case.
many magic points Kyle wants to make me use to move bullets.
what does it say?
It doesn't say. It just says it's up to you.
5.
Not worth that. Nope.
I would like to point out that they're 10 yards from you and they move 30 in a round.
Alright, I'll use 5 magic.
And they also killed Vega in one shot.
Alright, you hit him.
There we go!
Yeah.
You-
I want my spacesuit back.
That is 6 plus 3 is 9 points of damage. to
What did you shoot him with?
A pistol.
Okay.
My
He's at
handgun.
1 point.
Yep.
He's at 1 hit point. Can he move? He can't move. Can he move? He can't move.
Oh yeah, you can move. Fine.
1 point of damage?
Yeah. He's just almost dead. Mark.
Yeah.
Get it.
Get it.
Mark, help us.
Get it. It has 1 hit point.
I'm studying what my
Telekinesis could be?
yeah. I don't know how to use my telekinesis exactly.
You want to push him away? I'll let you do that.
What I mean, is there like a car? Could I throw a car at him?
Fuck, there's a police car right there.
Yeah, SWAT car. Do it!
Well, can I do that?
Absolutely.
Ah!
So,
Oh my gosh, that would be great.
so telekinesis the car at him.
Let's just use your.
So the telekinesis is supposed to use some amount of magic points. I don't really know.
We'll
how.
say five
Here,
magic
it should
points.
say. I think it might be 10.
That seems like too many.
Mine was 10.
It probably
Yeah.
depends. It probably depends.
I mean,
on,
you are trying to lift a car, though. I mean,
Yeah, but he's like Magneto.
exactly. Hell, you know what? 3 points.
Are they like far apart? Can he hit a bunch of them with that?
No, they're all clumped together. You could probably hit 3 or 4 of them.
83.
I'm gonna make him roll his luck to see how many he hits.
Yours is telekinesis.
Fun fact: there are statistics for getting hit by a car. So
Really?
Like a flying car. Like
Like
a car
a
that is
flying
being chucked
car.
at you.
Possible objects include candlesticks, knives, vases, chairs, plates, rocks, swords, typewriters, and so on.
not police
It
cars.
doesn't have.
And so on, it says. And so on.
I'll
It's
allow it
is
because
able to move any inanimate objects that an average person could easily lift and throw at the cost
Oh.
of 1 magic point per item. So you can't really easily lift
So
it.
what do you
we'll call it 5 for something so big.
Okay. 5 magic points, and I have to roll my luck.
Roll against your luck to see if you fail, you'll just hit 1. If you succeed, you can land it on 4 of them.
During combat, the psychic makes a combined telekinesis
I mean, I
and throw roll
successed.
All right.
and spends 1 magic point.
So car. Let's see here. Where are you?
I lose 5 magic points but I launch a car at them.
The target may attempt to dodge, it says.
I'd like to see him dodge a car.
Well, let's see. Let's just 69, but that's not.
Nice.
Damage inflicted is commensurate with the nature of the object thrown, usually 1d4 to 1d6 for small to medium-sized items, which is this probably should be a 10. I mean, it's a car.
This should probably be like 4d10 at least.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a huge.
8d6s plus your damage bonus
Okay.
for each one.
You want me to just say how much they all take?
Yeah.
I'm free.
Is this like here in Carcosa, or can I move through?
You can move it.
It had a purpose.
So I exactly 30.
So there's one left. It's got 1 hit point.
Is it my turn? No, it's not. It's
No.
its turn.
It's its turn.
Oh, it's its
Got
turn.
1 hit point left. And
Okay.
it's pissed.
It's pissy.
It's angry.
Let's see here. Who is it gonna go after? Let's see.
Person who threw the
Oh,
car, the
that's
one
me.
who
Oh, you're
opened
not.
fire.
99.
I can't really help you.
That's not good.
It's not 100.
That's a lot of
That's
dice.
true.
Oh fuck.
So it takes this big slicing swat at you with one of its mandibles.
I have a shield. Just saying.
Wow.
I have
Well,
a shield.
it did 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Didn't
So
even get through the
she'll give me a
shield.
six.
No, I didn't get through the. I rolled a 2 and 3 ones.
I really want to punch it.
So you just like, fuck you!
You
I want to speak to you, manager.
don't punch it. Shoot it.
I know, but it's not my turn.
Your turn.
My turn, nice.
Unless your
Sure.
fighting
Sure.
brawl is
Sure.
better than
You
your
want to punch it?
handgun.
Kyle, I have the highest dex. Isn't it my turn?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Eli's turn, sorry.
Her turn.
If
then
you
it's
kill
your
it-
turn.
Lola's gonna what?
Never mind.
Do you want me
kill
to?
it.
Do you want me to pass to let you kill it?
Just kill it.
I'll shoot at it.
Because, yeah, let's have
Ooh, I
him,
passed.
like,
I think
fuck
minimum
on
damage
it.
kills it.
Roll your damage.
It's just a D10.
Is there somebody at the door up front?
This one was. No. Oh wait. I saw
Oh, I
someone
wonder
pass
if
the
there
front
was.
window, but
No,
3.
not anymore.
It dies.
How does it die? I want to know.
It just falls on top of Eli.
That's really boring.
How'd you kill it, Eli?
Philly
Shot it
gun.
in his toenail and I fell over.
Nice. It's a good spot.
Precision.
Shot in its
Throw a
toenail.
car at them.
So these delightful young creatures carry the stench of rotted corpses. Each one of their fur is matted bright with red blood.
Then I'm going to guess fresh.
It's dripping.
Fresh.
their own
Drippy.
Are the breathing gargoyles still up there?
That
Those
was-
were the breathing gargoyles. Come on.
Anything else up there?
Oh, rooftop.
Asphalt.
SWAT
So
car.
The SWAT car.
where we're at right now, like in the everything, like cars turned over and all that stuff. Can we see if this has been here for a while, or is this a fresh
No,
attack?
this is all fresh.
It looks fresh. So
Yeah.
okay. Obviously, we traveled in time too.
So we're in
So
a simulation.
Inside the building we go.
I pinched myself. It
Inside
works.
the building we go.
Inside the building.
Papa Fett's here.
What?
Papa
Yeah,
Fett's
your
here.
dad's
Hi.
here.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Alright.
Got some mail for us?
Yeah.
You can just set it on the printer there.
Are you both back?
Yep. And I got back a bit ago.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to kill all these guys right now, so.
Kicking their butts in, or what?
No, I'm kicking his butt.
Mhm.
So far, not for long, but we will.
Just making sure I stay alive. That's all I'm doing.
So this now has a sensitivity warning in the book.
What does that
You
mean?
can watch if you want.
Yeah, is that okay?
Grab a seat.
Oh,
Right behind you, there's a.
Just because it is
I can
dealing
do
with
that.
murdered, dead children.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I mean, we knew that was probably
Yeah.
going to happen.
So we can't save them, is what it. Yeah.
Inside the building, you find the same evidence of rioting and violence. Streaks, smears, and splatters of blood are everywhere, along with many bloody, tiny little handprints on the walls and little tiny bloody footprints on the floors. The place is conspicuously free of bodies. Maps on the wall show a layout of the school. One such room is listed as K through 2.
So it's
Ugh. Worst. So unfortunate.
They killed
I
all
hope
the
you would
kids,
be
took
able to
their brains
save
and
them.
made a computer with
I
them.
mean, I think those things probably killed him.
And then took their
Yeah.
brains
I'm
and made
gonna
a
open the
computer.
door.
So you hear a giggling laughter that echoes through the deserted hallways. Footsteps shuffle from somewhere nearby, growing steadily louder. A nightmarish fiend creeps out of the shadows, standing 7 feet tall with a white painted face, red ringed eyes, and unnatural yellow curly hair. The thing almost looks like a clown.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
No real clown would ever wear that tattered, moldy yellow and black costume it's garbed with. No clown's eyes would ever be filled with such crazed menace. It smiles unnaturally wide, showing row upon row of sharp triangular teeth.
Yeah, I'm
Upon its head is an old-fashioned doctor's round reflector. Around its neck hangs a stethoscope. It's raised
Oh.
its fingers, as you can see that each finger ends in a long, old-fashioned hypodermic needle.
Shooting it.
This can only be every child's worst nightmare, and you instantly, almost instinctually know that this creature is the boogeyman.
Shoot it.
Really?
Shoot it.
We can shoot it.
Yeah, we're
Shooting it!
Machine gun?
It's a
Yeah,
clown with a
machine gun is
stethoscope
full
and
round.
needles
Ah!
and fingers.
I'm panic machine gunning.
So just as
Jesse.
quickly as it appeared in front of you, it darts away.
Aw.
Is it
I
out of-
still panic machine gun.
Is it out of our sight? Or is it just in a
No,
different
it
spot?
went down the hallway, ran away from you.
What?
Oh my god!
So, oddly enough, you did notice it seemed to create a door that it turned and ran through.
Ah. Fair enough.
Are we in front of the door that goes to the K2 room, or
No, you will have to find that.
I'm just gonna glance behind us and see if there's a door with a boogeyman coming out of it.
you know what? You are the best one to spot things out. You might as well do it.
So when you turn around, you are met with the boogeyman's face.
Reese, are you gonna squeal?
Creepy.
He takes a shot at you, and I need you to roll me a dex.
Does Boogeyman actually have needles for...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's every
Oh
child.
my god!
Yes.
Well, you know now.
So
Crazy.
she turns around, and it takes like a hypodermic needle stab finger thing at your chest, and you like jump back just out of the way, and then as quick as it was there, it vanishes through the ceiling in a door.
How do we catch this thing?
I'm just worried about getting to that one room.
Well, we
Yeah,
have shields,
let's
so...
keep
Let's just walk in a circle formation backwards.
It's gonna appear in the middle of the circle.
You
No! Guys, back to back.
Yeah, and what? It appeared...
I'm gonna take the
Let's-
Or
forward.
have a picture of him.
Was somebody supposed to die right there, Kyle?
Isn't that
So
cute?
we're not out of there yet.
What's
Let's
Oh
go
my
into
God.
that room. Let's go into that room.
Let's
Can
find
we,
the
can
room.
we run
Let's
to
go.
that room?
Let's go find that room.
Roll me navigate.
I got navigate.
Do I have
No.
50?
I don't have navigation.
I
so
have
I'm
hard
not
hands.
trying.
Hard success.
I am not gonna roll. I have a 10.
Yeah, me too.
I will
I'm
follow
not
you
going.
guys.
At the end of the hall, there's a little room that says K through 2 on it.
Through the door.
Let's find the bodies.
Let's go find more dead children.
Well, they probably don't have the buddies, so but we should check out that room.
I need all of you to roll me a dodge
Oh.
as you approach the door.
Woo! I passed.
Fail.
Pass.
Fail.
Extreme.
Fail.
We
Fail.
passed.
4 fails,
Fail.
Pass.
Fail.
3 fails.
3 fails and 2
Two passes. But hers is extreme in case it matters.
Yeah, in case it matters.
Where is my D3?
You want to jump in and play with us?
You can be the boogeyman.
James.
Ah,
All of a sudden, in between you and him, the boogeyman appears and does one of these into your rib cage
James?
and deals 4 damage.
it doesn't even get through my
It doesn't.
shield or my
You
bulletproof
gotta
vest.
have the
or-
vest, yeah.
I both.
However,
I'm
the thought of being stabbed with 10 needles is going to cause you to lose a D6 of sanity.
Ugh.
Keeping my hand on the trigger of my gun.
And just
Like-
as quick as that happened, he vanishes through you.
Guys, if
What-
we just
what
start
did that
shooting,
feel like?
eventually he'll walk into the bullets.
Right? Hey guys, just turn around because I just spray.
How about
about
we
we
don't
open up this door?
indiscriminately shoot machine guns right now?
Let's go into
No.
What's the
Into
worst
the
that
room.
can
So,
happen?
You can shoot me.
You guys open the doorway, right? Opening the
Yes.
door, and it's a staircase up to floor 2. It says K2 with an arrow up.
Good.
Goodness.
Keep going.
Running. Can we like run?
Yeah, roll a dex.
No.
You're running upstairs.
with a gun and a shield and
Yeah.
See, and that's why I'm
trying
walking
to dodge a
upstairs.
boogeyman.
Actually, I passed my. It's 18. I passed my hard.
Alright, you don't trip up the stairs and shoot somebody on accident.
Can I be like fancy about going? I passed a hard. There's gotta be
Fancy.
some impressive way
You
to get up the stairs.
almost
Oh, you get the
tripped and then
stairs
you
two at a
caught
time.
yourself.
Yeah.
That
You
was-
ran up the stairs with grace.
With grace. And the shield.
Alright, so you guys get up to the
With
top of the
cowardly
stairs.
grace. That's what it is.
And at the top of the stairs, it looks like it's a pretty big classroom, but there's a door on the right that says K through 12, and there's a door, or K through 2, and on the left there's one that says 3 through 4.
K through 2.
Well, it doesn't
That's the one that we
say
need.
Boogeyman on the left.
No, no boogeyman on the left, unless you're looking.
Let's go to the one, the first one, to the right.
You're opening the door to
That
the
only happens-
K2.
Yeah, that's the one that we want.
What's the marching order?
Whatever he decides
Opening
to
the
do.
door.
Second.
I'll go first again.
I'll go third.
So you guys walk into the room, and it's not bloody. It's not but it's kind of trash. There's desks tipped over everywhere, and you see 7 pairs of eyes peering around corners
still
and over
alive.
desks and behind, and they're all looking at the computer nerd. And you hear one of them speak up. So you decided to come?
Ooh, this is awesome.
The funny thing is, do we actually look like ourselves? But
Yeah.
okay, I just know that you said anything that we were wearing was just gone
So-
off of us. Except
I'm like all ready to plug my ears from the story.
They are all between 5 and 6 years old. They're trying desperately to remain silent and conceal themselves.
Okay.
There are 3 girls and 4 boys, and you can tell that they are insane with terror.
Well, I feel like we're making it worse. We brought ourselves here. Boogeyman is gonna follow us here.
What do you mean? Are they more scared of that or of me with my shield and my shotgun and my...
That
Two
for sure.
handguns
That for
and-
sure.
Me with the assault rifle and a machine gun? No,
Yeah.
this was not me.
Come here, kids!
Yeah, right?
Okay, is there any knowledge that
Well,
we
you're
might
not
possess
needle
about
hand
Boogeyman?
guy.
Right.
So, well, the boogeyman hasn't
Needle
made an
doctor
attempt to come
clown
into this
guy.
room yet, so
Yeah, but is there anything that he may not penetrate through that we know of, or we
no,
can
you,
think
no,
of?
you
or-
don't know enough about the boogeyman to.
Just
So,
Let's try to help the kids.
yes.
get him out of this building.
roll psychology or
Ooh,
psychoanalysis.
psychology. I have 90.
Yep, not me.
Psychology.
66.
I have 45
I passed
psychology.
my regular.
I passed hard psychology.
I passed hard psychology.
So I'm regular too hard.
So I need a total of 80 sanity points from amongst you to give to the children.
80?
Doesn't all have to come from one person.
Okay, I'm at 72
This will not count as sanity loss for like.
forever.
We
Well,
need
no,
16 from each
but
of us.
it's not going to drive you in. Like you're not going to have bouts of madness or anything
16
like that.
from each of us?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you could each give up 6. I'm fine with 16 each.
I'm fine.
I can do it.
Sure.
Sure.
Thanks, JP. He's hosting.
Oh.
So we take them off of our total. Yeah.
Yep. So as soon as you guys stabilize the kids, you see sun start to come through the window, and the rioting and madness outside kind of seems to subside.
63.
If you look back out the doorway, the halls are clear of blood, and it just kind of looks like a plain old school.
So we just gave them sanity points, and that helped everything.
The children at first, who appeared to be dirty and disheveled, now appear clean and neat in school uniforms. You guys, however, are no longer armed or dressed in your armor, but rather in the suits and dresses that would be commonly worn by teachers in 2045.
I guess if this is
Oh,
a
I'm curious.
cybernetic computer, maybe we made everything alright so the computer's not so freaked out anymore.
You now have wire-rimmed glasses and wear a flower in your ear.
Aww, Lola.
The children take on the role of students and respectfully address everyone by their last name.
Gun.
But you're dressed differently. They call you Teach.
Great.
You might be better at
That's
that
still
than
unfortunate,
piloting
so last name is
the
Gun.
ship.
Like, this isn't good.
We can't tell you how happy we are that the bad people are finally gone. Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. We did it.
How did they get here? Like, is there a way for them to come back? Has this happened before? This is like, I
Who
mean,
are you asking?
them. I mean,
They're 5.
I know, but they dress.
I don't understand your question.
What is going on?
Why don't you ask if any of their name is Cowboy?
or
Johnny.
Yeah.
Tell us your names, kids.
I'm Christine. I'm in charge of all information archives. I am a know-it-all.
See, I'm asking the right people.
I'm Linda. I do translation of Carcosan hieroglyphs, and I really hate my job. It's scary. Can I do something else now, teacher? Maybe general communications?
Oh.
I lied. Your teacher. Sorry.
I'm teacher.
I was
Your
really
teacher.
excited about
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Now you have to go all the way back and read.
I'm in charge of environmental controls. I need a jacket.
Who was that?
Lori. I'm Jason. I'm in charge of the shuttle bay and automated docking.
Go to the ship.
There's a neat little ship I've
Yeah.
never seen before in the shuttle bay, and I've been modified with a weirdo clamping mechanism. He's gonna look at you.
Weirdo clamping mechanism.
Oh,
Do you engage the magnetic clamps to land the ship?
Yeah.
When he doesn't like it.
Who's that? Jason?
So this ship,
Yeah.
they found a spaceship that the computer is 7 brains from children that were harvested
in the future, like in
in
the
the past. Yeah.
harvest in the past, ship was in the future.
I'm
It's
Daniel.
not. It's crazy.
I'm in charge of the main engines. I'm glad I don't have to overload and blow up on the ship anymore.
Who's that?
I point a
Jason.
thumbs up on that one.
Or David, I'm sorry. I'm Daniel. No, that was Daniel. Shit. Sorry. David. I'm in charge of the main power. Thank goodness my stomach finally stopped hurting. I've never felt so sick.
that's the thing that's dumped on you.
I'm Robert. I'm in charge of navigations, but I can't seem to get my bearings.
Because I took out the bridge.
What can we do for you?
We need
We needed to do
we
it
need to be
anyway.
picked up by a ship, don't we?
Well, we need to be able to get back to our ship.
Teacher, you have to instruct them.
No, we can't go to the ship. The ship can
Guys,
come to us.
we can just bring the ship to our ship. To the main thing.
We don't want to bring the ship back to our colony. That's a pretty
No,
dangerous.
to here,
I
where we
have
are.
a solution for
To
you.
where we
Roll me
are.
computer use, please.
Pass.
So you recognize this as a virtual dream that you all kind of got forced into somehow.
I was going to ask if there was
And
going to be a way for me
this
to be
is
able to-
what the actual computer system should look like.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so now, I mean, can they start answering the questions about where they came from and where they're headed and all those kinds of things?
Yeah.
I need specific questions. But yes, you can ask them anything you want.
Okay. Where is the ship headed?
Back to Earth.
Where was it before that it is now
Or
heading
was
back
it?
to Earth?
Yeah.
We were sent on a mission to intercept the fragment.
Intercept the What is the fragment?
Do not understand the question.
We are hesitant telling you due to what happened to us when we learned of the fragment.
What happened to you when you were pregnant?
The bad people made us read a story, a scary story, and draw a picture of it for them. We didn't want to read it or draw it, but they made us. We tried to make all the bad people go away, but then they let out the boogeyman to make us do it. We hid in here and kept trying to make them go away until they put us to sleep. Then you came and saved us.
Where did you paint the picture? Or draw the picture?
In the... Shit, what is it called? Hang on.
Temple.
The temple.
The first place I wanted to go.
Nah.
Probably a good decision.
It's
Here,
like,
maybe this will help. I will give you the captain's logs. You can read them for yourself or listen to them.
Okay. And will they let me? So, is the story that they made you read part of your memory system or whatever? I mean, is it something that we can download to our system if we want to?
It is, but I would advise against it. It drove us insane.
yeah, if we put this into our computers, it might do the same thing that happened with it.
Captain's log, day number 387. We arrived at Fragment. Eager to begin the second part of our mission. We'll land team tomorrow. Roll me computer use.
Pass.
You think that the use of the word fragment is them omitting a name from the memories. Day 388. Team landed by shuttle. Camp and survey equipment set up. Day 389. Landing team has begun digging the shaft into the center of the most holy object. Wish I could be with them monitoring progress. Day 403. Team has entered hollow center of fragment, sending back images of a large chamber with what happens to appear to be a pyramid within. Dimensions inside the asteroid are larger than could be possible by laws of physics, gravity, and breathable atmosphere present. Hail he who should not be named, and the blessed wonders of his chaos. We have found it, a true fragment of dead Carcosa. This is holy ground.
So remember they landed on the moon. That's where they said they came from, didn't they?
The ship was built on the moon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they haven't. It doesn't
Yeah.
indicate where this was located. That they did this.
Not yet.
Okay.
Day 405. The team has found a large central chamber, sending back detailed scans of the hieroglyph-covered wall. We are having K2PS187 run a translation of the hieroglyph. Team finds a tomb upon which are runes of imprisonment. K2PS187, day 406. Computer informs me that the hieroglyphs detail the history of what happened to Ythil after it became absorbed by the blessed city of Carcosa. It is written in form of a play. The crew is in shock and holy ecstasy. We have discovered the sequel to The King in Yellow. Oh, what glories such a tale will hold. I have commanded the computer to begin translation as well as create a virtual reconstruction of the play. Team destroyed imprisonment runes, but all contact with them was lost moments later.
Wait,
So
what?
they freed him,
What was the last
didn't
thing?
they?
The team destroyed the imprisonment runes, but all contact with them was lost moments later.
So wait, we imprisoned the king before,
Yeah,
don't
with the
think we
help of
agreed-
the bard.
and now these guys let him out.
They freed him, yeah. Sounds like it.
Son of
You know that thing that Eli saw before he froze up, when he froze up?
On
And
the
then we
ship.
were on the ship, that was
Oh, that's
a
suddenly familiar.
statue.
Day 407. Shuttle on the surface of fragment has exploded. No contact from team in 20 hours. Scans show movement near shuttle and shaft. Moving figure is not part of landing team. She is free. Our mission is accomplished. Do not have capability to land another team, and all attempts to communicate have failed. I have set a return heading for Earth. We have done all we can here.
They're bringing him to Earth. That's what they're doing.
No, they're probably heading back to Earth to grab something to be able to go back and pick him up.
Day 412. K2PS187 finished translation and virtual play. Crew gathered to watch it, but partway through the main computer began to malfunction. Postpone viewing until technical problems can be solved.
And that's
Day
when-
415. K2PS187 attempted to detonate main power plant and overload main engines. We have shut down the main computer and are attempting to run the ship from our handhelds and backup portable computers. Day 417. Intercepted encoded radio transmission. Cannot determine source or decode message without main computer online. Could there be a feral tribe living out here? We must report this once we reestablish communications with Earth. Day 418. Particle storm. Navigation offline until it passes.
So that's why they had the particles.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing, like, other than the vision that you had in that room of them doing the thing,
Was it a vision or was it actually just the people doing it?
The one with
Why don't
the.
you roll me against your sanity and let's see.
For the love of...
That's real, man.
No, it was almost a pass. It's not. It would have been if I.
Would you like to use sanity to make it a pass?
Sanity?
It was definitely real, for sure, 100%. Those people were actually there.
because we
Well, did
never
he
saw anyone else on the ship, but when we railgunned the
Thing we blasted people out.
yeah, like, that's weird.
But you saw a guy wearing yellow robes, like an actual person, right? Or you see a statue. I don't remember what it was.
I thought it was a statue, then people cutting their wrists.
Yeah.
So the kids are going to look back at you and say, "Teacher, I think we found a way for you to hear the story but not go crazy. If we remove some of the words, we can tell you the story and not drive you mad."
Deal.
Right?
You're not teacher.
They didn't even pay attention to you.
Okay.
My flower!
So this is more of a play. Like, it's kind of like you're seeing the people there doing the things more
Like
so
the-
than,
like the
than them
showing
telling
it?
you the story. Yep. The program begins with the royal family of Ytil cowering before the king in yellow. This is the Avatar Hastur, which you guys have seen. The images are very realistic. For the next 3 hours, you witness a horrifying creative work full of betrayal, intrigue, and horror. The story unfolds thus. After claiming Ytil and absorbing it into Carcosa, the King in Yellow takes the insane Princess Camilla as a consort. She gives birth to 3 children, sired by the Great Old One. There are 2 boys and a girl, which she names Thotahut, Thasiolok, and Thasalid.
Real like THs.
Solid names.
Is there,
Solid.
wow.
Camilla finds some small happiness raising her children amid the nightmarish Carcosa and serving as consort to the last king. As they become young adults, the princess's children take on many of the physical characteristics, inhuman powers, and sinister disposition of their father. Their transformation is the final blow to Camilla's sanity, and in a moment of deepest despair, she hangs herself. Her children discover her lifeless body. For a time, the royal trio live in Carcosa, powerful evil beings serving their sire. But like their grandmother, uncle, and mother before them, the princes and princesses of Carcosa start to whisper, squabble, and plot. The three of them have dreams of succession. Thotha, and Silak unwisely plot against their father. Tasilda is invited into her brother's plot but refuses to take part, but she does nothing to warn her father. Hastur, aware of the plot all along, easily avoids their traps and destroys the boys. Tasilda is spared, however, for her silent betrayal of not warning her father. She is punished. She is forced to write out the story of what has happened on the walls of her home in Carcosa. Her father tells her, "Had you come to me with your desires, I would have given you power to claim your own kingdom. I would have raised you up as I am and given you cities as grand as Carcosa. But for your treachery, I now banish you. You shall never have the power to free yourself, but when the stars are right, my faithful shall release you. If you can call upon me with humility and respect as fitting an heir to Carcosa, I will grant that you all that you desire. But to remind you of your betrayal, the kingdom I grant will be much like the prison I condemned you to now. Your dominion shall be over a kingdom of cities encased in stone and floating in space." Tasilda is then sealed in a crypt within her home. Hastur encases the building in stone and hurls it into space.
Hey, we freed her. Huh.
So you guys are all going to lose 1d10 of sanity
Or
for this story, but you're going to gain 20% in your Cthulhu Mythos percentiles and 10% to your Hastur lore.
oh,
Okay, so I lost 9 sanity right
so I
there.
lost 7. So hardened doesn't
And
count.
we're doing what now?
10%.
10% to or 20% to Cthulhu Mythos and 10% to your Hastur lore.
Hardened doesn't count again.
You
No.
didn't lose any sanity, and the group didn't because you have that from all the dead kids. So
50.
you, instead of seeing the dead bodies, didn't
85
see them at all.
Histor lore, and we have, what was it for?
20 to Cthulhu Mythos, which is now 20.
20 to
Not
Cthulhu. 20 to Cthulhu and how much to lore?
10.
Damn.
See you later.
Adios.
If you want to keep watching, you can hop onto Twitch.
Everything's punch it in, it comes up.
Yeah, just go to Twitch and type in Fet's Hut. It should just pop up.
Cool. Later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
So we can now offer you the location of the fragment if you care to see.
So our Cthulhu Mythos was 0?
Yeah.
Maybe we should
What
just
will
know
do
where it
the
is.
what will the fragment do for us? Like, what's
Might as well get the location if we can just get
If
it.
the story is depicting about this, the fragment is the daughter who was punished, thrown in a meteor up there,
Yeah,
and
but-
her kingdom that is promised is the colonies that are also in
So
the meteor
when
belt.
yeah, but
This is awesome. I
so
mean,
when
There's
they
so much
say
going on here.
show me, they're going to show me like on the map, or they're
Yep,
going
they're
to
gonna
give
give
me
you
some
the-
kind of weird vision.
No, they're going to give you the actual like location
Okay.
of it.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
is there a way to regain sanity in this game? Because this is like, I lost a lot today.
I'm at 43.
That's a lot.
I'm at
45.
56.
46.
And we're hardened and we still lost so
Yeah.
much.
Well, hardly.
Bless you.
It's
Part
just
of
other
it helps you
stuff.
with like if you kill someone or
You see
with
kill
dead bodies.
witness.
like
Yeah.
these children. We were the least bothered with it, by it for sure.
So the children are going to kick you guys out of this vision now.
Wow.
Ow.
And are we back on the ship?
You are back on the ship in the bridge.
Is the bridge damaged or
Yeah, the bridge
everything
is
else
just
happened?
so essentially you guys are just seeing Mark unplugged from the computer.
But we all remember this happened.
You all went with him on this little journey.
Nice detour.
This is not sharing is caring kind of territory.